Yo, what's going on, fellas? Saffron, what's up? Yo, yo, yo. K-Dog. Last day of the Foden in the Chaos Sanctuary. You know, we're getting some of that final day luck. It's some of that last run luck. You know how that goes. Last run luck. What's going on, Nick? What's up, what's up, what's up? Looking for something super important. Not that important, but a little important. What? Oh, okay. Boop. Why last day of Foden? You know, who wants to just run the Chaos Sanctuary for like 3 straight months, right? Switch it up now and then. Switch to a different build. Do a different build, do a different location. All that good stuff, right? Who wants to... Plus, I mean, would you guys really want to watch me just run the Chaos Sanctuary for 3 months straight? Cool and all, but... Yeah, a little switcheroony. Question is, should I do a 95, 96 grind in your sorceress? Should you, I mean, sounds pretty boring to me. I wouldn't do it. But you proud of me? I even, look at this. Look at that shield right there. That looks like a very holy shield. And I don't mean there's a bunch of holes in it. Nick Stevens. A couple Nicks up in the joint today. Who wants to run Chaos for 3 months? I guess the that answers my question. Yeah, I hate leveling. If anyone ever asks me, like, with the exception of like, should I level above level 67 to like level 90? I'd be like, well, yeah, of course, do that. If someone's like, man, should I go for 99? It's like, hard pass, bro. No interest in that. Last day of the Chaos Sanctuary. Yep. Just gonna switch it up, hit a different location, do a different build here. Like tomorrow or whatever next day I stream. Tomorrow or the day after that, or whenever. Whenever. Well done with the Holy Shield. You've come so far. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. For complimenting me on doing the bare minimum. Oh, boy. Good luck with the loot. Hortus Surin from the Council. Nice. Good old Council. Wish I could get one of those high runes from the Council, but... No. Over a month of not playing D2, getting withdrawals, says slave to the system. Holding out for ladder, though. You're one of the people holding out for ladder. Gotcha. Yeah, no problem with that. No problem with that at all. I'm guaranteeing that's an incredibly common thing right now. People hopping off, just wait until the next ladder. I can tell by the YouTube analytics, that's for sure. No problem, though. I'm one of the rare people that never gets bored of D2, I suppose. Oh, slave down here a little bit. Says 95 says max character level. Yeah, I wouldn't really. 95 is where it starts mega slowing down, right? So Jared Little up here says last day onto a different character. Yeah. I'm trying to decide. Wish I found a Griffins. I think I have an idea for a sick type of runs that I'm going to do. As soon as I find a Griffins, I'm going to do this one type of run video that's going to be legendary. But I want to wait until the next, like, closer to the next ladder when people start coming back to D2 a little bit more, and until I get that Griffins hopefully soon. Hopefully. I'm thinking next it might be, maybe not necessarily for like days and days of runs, but I want to dabble with the summon druid. I haven't really done more than like click, 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 click. Oh yeah, these work a little bit, and then I didn't touch it again, you know? Like, I know it's not like the new Hammerden or anything, but... Oh boy. He just got wrecked somehow. I must have been... Chat's fault again. It's always chat's fault. Just remember that. Brown shield. Pain gloves. 220s, Jabbas. No. Part of it. Man, did those have fire res on them too? Only 10 though. Never mind. Don't have my run counter up. Bulbasaur! Yo. Gonna be an incredibly fast run. Helps the analytics out. Smalt says he's got a 99 character. Totally not worth it. Yeah, I would agree. I've had over 90. I think on pluggy single player D2, I had did I have a 96 or 97 maybe? But it was kind of like an accident. I was just doing runs for making videos, and you know, you just level up eventually. So when's the ladder dropping? No idea. Sort of surprising. I have not heard, and I don't think anyone really has, a single word about when the next ladder is or anything about the next ladder. No updates on if they're adding anything or nothing. So yeah, I don't know. It's got to be pretty soon, right? Got to be pretty soon. Lots of 20 IAS gloves. Yeah. The unfortunate part is they don't. Every time I get the 20 increased attack speed gloves, they do not come with the javelin skills. So unfortunate. I've got some 210s. I've got some 20s with 1 javelin skills. Got 220 boas, 220 martial arts. Cannot get the one I want. Oh, I never even got my hands on a four-socketed flail either. Snowpro said he's been stuck on 90 for ages. You died too much? Because you've been watching Sweet Phil play too much. You're modeling your gameplay after me, where you just die all the time. Probably it, huh? What's going on, Kermit? Yo. Snowpro bought a laptop yesterday. The game runs better and looks better on 4K than it does on 1080. I would assume so. Found that weird, huh? I mean, I don't know why that would be weird. Is it the game specifically made 1080p, so like the higher res would really help it, is what you're kind of getting at, or not sure there. Still been having a blast. Single player Necro. Nice. Yeah, Necro single player, in my opinion, is just way cooler than playing online. No offense to onlineness. Playing with other people is cool. Maybe the whole playing online thing and the trading and stuff like that is maybe for me is just like played out or whatever after 20 years of doing it. But single player, just like, man, this is a little bit of a struggle, but like all these items I specifically found myself. I looked into the different data points and whatever of where to find this, how to find it, why this is the best place, and then I made it happen. You know, something about that maybe is, I think, just why I like single player so much. And then kind of like the struggle, and then like the excitement / relief of when you eventually do get the item that you want. So. Okay, Snowpro, gotcha. Maybe I misread something on the comment there. I think that's probably what it was. Phil's reading skills struggling. Kermit says, knowing how Blizzard is, they'll just do something that absolutely nobody wants. Yeah. They're like, we're boosting up the damage of hammers for the Paladin. We decided that the Stygian dolls, when they explode, they don't do enough damage, so we're upping that. That's probably what's gonna happen. Amp damage. Solo, like offline. I would usually, especially starting out, I actually prefer really under every circumstance to use summoning over poison, to be honest. I play poison sometimes, you know, switch it up type of deal, but if it was like you have to pick one summon necro to play, I would pick the one necromancer to play, excuse me. I'd play the summoning one. 10 out of 10 times. I just like it more. I usually like builds that are more laid back and just like easier to play personally. Guess I'm just a lazy video game person. Wish they would rework uniques and add some more uniques, says Sanil. Add more uniques. I guess, I mean, I would rather have them add uniques than to change the ones that there are, to be perfectly honest. I mean, I guess, I don't know. Hard to say. Hard to say. Fist of Heaven's worth giving it a go? I mean, I think so, yeah. I would say it's not quite as powerful. I have no skillers, by the way. I just haven't found any on single player, so that's what I'm lacking a little bit of. But yeah, if I had more skillers, it would be more damage. But even like max to max, like max build to max build hammers is probably a little more powerful in my opinion. Just give us unlimited stash and call it a day, says K-Dog. Yeah, I'd be fine with unlimited stash, to be honest. All that does is eliminate the making like 35 mules, right? What's going on, Timeless Pete? Oh, I already read that one. My bad. I didn't realize that was from Timeless Pete. What's going on, Timeless Pete? Still haven't found a Griffins. Nope, I have not. I can't tell in that statement if you're saying you didn't or asking if I didn't, but we both haven't, if that's the case. Still no Griffins, but real soon, real soon. I think there's a 140% chance I find one today. So, Saffron says he thinks the game needs more uniques. Yeah, I don't think it needs more uniques, but if I had to choose, I'd rather add than change the ones that are there. Yeah, I'm real curious after D4 comes out if they're going to be doing anything with D2R, if it's just going to be essentially the same as how Diablo 2 was, just ladder reset, 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 reset year after year, you know what I mean? Man, when there's a full room, that Fist of Heavens really does melt. Click the wrong button. Stop shooting. The Griffin's rarity tier unique drop that are better than Runewords. So you want to see some really, really good uniques better than Runewords, huh? Yeah, I mean... yeah. I think that's kind of a 6 of one, half dozen of the other type of situation. So instead of having to find like multiple high runes to make a rune word in a base and stuff like that, you just want one like god tier drop to make your character way, way, way better. instead of having to like find several different things. Yeah, I'm not sure. It'd have to be like crazy rare then, right? If you think about it, there are no two-handed weapons worth using. Well, the whole like worth using opinion is partially because of just how the game is made. So you'd have to like change like the way that attack speed is on this game, along with like the speed at which you attack, along with crushing blow and deadly strike and stuff like that. So you have to like change the entire game to make it so people would want to use a two-handed weapon. And the only reason nobody wants to use a two-handed weapon is because after 20 years, people, through scouring through the code and stuff, know in every way, with no like imaginable way of considering it any other way, two-handed is worse than one-handed. So I think it's more of a consequence of just a game being 20 years old than the two-handed weapons not really actually being worth used. Because I mean, I've seen people just wrecking with a barb with a two-handed Breath of the Dying Warpike and stuff like that, but it's just not the best possible in slot that you can make a barbarian, so nobody will do it. You know what I mean? Oh, not spears. Not spears, though. No two-handed weapons except for that. Well, I mean, I've seen Thunder Mauls with Breath of the Dying in it. I mean, swords, I guess. Best possible two-handed in-slot swords, I guess not. That I can, I mean, I guess that one in particular I can't think of. I mean, you probably could do good with a Breath of the Dying Colossus sword too, but I'm just something. It wouldn't be as good as a Grief. 100%, no doubt, I bet, right? Well, yeah, but if you, well, that's the thing. I just want to remind everybody, if you make all the uniques better than all the rune words, then everyone's going to be like, why are these rune words all worthless? We need better rune words. Like, you see how that goes, right? Whatever's the best thing, like, people are going to use, and then if it's not the best possible thing, then nobody's going to want to use it. And then it's like, look at these rune words, they have all these expensive runes in it, but they're not as good as this one unique that drops. And this rune word, you have to get like 4 crazy rare drops in order to make it good. Like, how does that make any sense? We need more powerful rune words. And then it's like power creep, you know what I'm saying? So Joe Olivo chilling on a work break. Nice. Hopefully you're having a good day at work, my dude. Thoughts on D4? Very, very large question. I've never played it yet, so I can't 100% sure. But, I mean, obviously 100% people do not like the monetization structure of the, cosmetics. But that's 2023 for you. Boy, I was checking out some information on monetization of video games, and it's crazy how much money. Like, if people knew how much money they made off of that stuff, you would be like, oh, if that was me, I would do that too. Literally, it was something like, I think Elden Ring, because Elden Ring didn't have any monetization in it, like after purchase monetization, right? It made like $1 billion or something. And then like last year's like FIFA game or something that sold in-game like cards or something made 4 times as much this year than Elden Ring did on selling the game. You know, it made like could you imagine adding in cosmetic monetization, but instead of making $1 billion, you could make $4 billion? I'm not saying I like it, and I'm not saying it's good for us in any way. Don't get that twisted. But it's hard to really be mad at somebody for making decisions like that, of that like astronomical magnitude. It's unfortunate for the consumer, for sure. You notice Slave to the System says he thinks Ja and Burr were dropping faster this ladder. I don't know. I'm always a little suspicious of any time somebody says that they feel that rune drop rates were turned up personally. So, Ine, I think it's Ine maybe. Sorry, bad with some names occasionally. My apologies, but says as long as it doesn't take away from the actual game, that I'm cool with it. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I would just say I would urge people not to ever put any extra money into the game for cosmetics and stuff. I would really, I mean, unless you really want to. I don't want to tell people what to do, but that's what I would say. That's my advice. Why last day? Just just switch it up. I don't on single player, unlimited respecs. I can do whatever I want, so I can just switch around builds here, build there, jump to the druid, jump to the assassin, do this assassin, do that assassin, do this druid, do that druid. So just a switch up. I don't want to just only farm in the Chaos Sanctuary for 3 straight years, you know what I mean? What level am I? Great question. I think I'm level 90 now. Yeah, almost 91. So I started in the Chaos Sanctuary. 124 Chaos Sanctuary runs. I went from 67, and I'm going to be 91 here in a second. Just players 3 difficulty too. Just players superior phase blade. Gotta look at it, huh? I feel like 1 socket is not enough. Nope. Alright, I need some water. Oh no. Cross my mind. How long you had this character? This is the first, I mean, I played through it. It took me a few days to play through it. How long have I had it? It's been a few weeks. Took me like a week of streaming, 2 hours this day, 2 hours that day, 3 hours this day to play through the game in like a week. And then, I mean, I've been streaming this for about a week, I guess, probably, the runs were a little bit slower at the start, obviously. I would say take 6 minutes and times it by 125, and that's how many minutes I've been playing this, so. Go blue, yeah, Michigan wouldn't have got slaughtered by Georgia as bad as those people did last night. Oh my goodness. Michigan got caught on a real rough day playing against TCU. That they managed to lose to that garbage team. Started back farming a Chaos Sanctuary with your Foden last night, says JS. Got a unique Ogre Maul. What a legend. What a legend. That's awesome. Let's hope they do great content for us, says Andre? Yeah, I do agree with that. My apologies on the pronunciation once again. Yeah, it better be good content. Jeez. Who wants a terrible game, right? We're up here. Oh yeah, I forgot I was wearing the Michigan shirt. Wait a second. This isn't the shirt I put on before I came down. What happened? I thought I was wearing a different shirt. Not Trey. Thanks. Thanks, babe. Nah. What a sweetheart. Merc gear? Yeah, we'll show the Merc gear. Since it's different, people are pretty interested in it, so I'll show it off one time. 140 in here. Ooh, you guys are sick. Make sure you tap that like button for me while I show off the gear here. We've got a Grief. We've got the Azarath over here. I was using, can someone tell me what I was using in here again? I can't remember, I forget. I keep thinking King's Grace, but that's not it. It's 3 sockets, sword. It has the same aura on it. I can't remember. But anyways, that rune word, Lemko, no, that's Wealth. Anyways, Ethereal Ariats face up here. Lawbringer, yes, thank you, Saffron. My man. Ethereal Ariats, and I got Treachery. Just slipping my mind, could not remember. Another level. Duke, what's up, Slayers? What's going on? Thank you very much. No good. Need more water. Dehydrated, right? Deciding between a fortitude or a grief. I would go with the grief for sure, personally. I would definitely go grief. In fact, that's exactly what I did. Is when I found my first low, I made grief. Grief opens up every single melee build in the entire game, and fortitude just makes your mercenary like 15% better. So I would gladly be able to play. It depends a little bit too. If you're online, you're only playing one character. You're not going to play a bunch of other characters. If you have like 2 or 3 characters, you want to do one melee, I would get that grief, personally. Tara says he feels like such a noob on this game. Well, that's all right. I mean, not everyone's been playing this game for 20 straight years. No problem. Nothing wrong with being I don't know, noob, as you say. I know it has a kind of a condescending tone to the word, but it just means you're newer. Or maybe you just never really delved into the fine minutia of the game. So nothing wrong with that. Cool name for an axe. So I didn't even look at what that. Were you talking about that axe I identified? I might have missed something. Not everyone was playing D2 for 20 years. What have you guys been doing with your life? Yeah, right, Jeff. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I haven't even been playing for 20 years. I played for years and then I stopped, and then I was playing the. I pretty much did a full switch over to first-person shooters, to be perfectly honest. But then I didn't have time. I got real good at Call of Duty. I was really good at Halo. We'll say pretty good. I don't want to say really good, because I knew some people that were better than me at Call of Duty for sure. But yeah, when I started working more and stuff like that, and then you don't have time to like play Call of Duty for 9 hours a day. And then you're not as good as like the 12-year-old kids that you're playing against, because they can just play all the time over Christmas break and get real good. So I was like, yeah, this is fun, but it's just, and not to mention Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, I think it was the one, was so bad. It was either Future Warfare or I think it was Future Warfare. Game was so bad. I bought it, played it for like a week and a half, and I was like, I gotta sell this before the price drops because it's so bad. So I sold it on eBay real quick. Game was so bad. So bad. And of course there was all the Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim. I was big into those, the Fallout games. So I took a break kind of pretty much from D2 for probably like a decade. Would come back for like a year, for like maybe 6 months or a year, maybe come back for one reset or for like a couple of them, and then get another game when a good one came out. One of the series that I liked. Oh yeah, I just got that. Nope, Tara says, yeah, I spent years on Morrowind. Yeah, Morrowind. Even though graphically wise and stuff. And there were some, if you knew the right, I wouldn't call them glitches, but I don't know, mistakes in programming, I guess you could call them, or oversights on the way the game was made. You could just like beat the game in like a minute and a half. You just go over to that guy who has those scrolls of acrobat that are like 1,000 to your acrobat, and you just jump to the end of the game. You just go flying through the air. Then you lockpick the boss at the end. Yeah, Sunil says, yeah, Infinite Warfare was the one. Wait, what? Did I miss something? I must have missed. I always miss something over here. Oh, he flew out over the lava. Yeah, what Ishmael's probably saying. I'm sure you're correct. I'm sure you are. So. We will most be noobs in D4, having a whole month of beta last year. I mean, everyone will start off noob. I'll be a noob. But I'll be like, look what I discovered, this random sword. And people are gonna be like, that's terrible. Like, I don't know, that's the best I found so far, bro. I've been watching since the D2R release. First time I've been off work, able to pop in and say, hey, love the videos and tips, bro. Been playing for 20 years and still learned from you. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Glad you enjoyed the vids, my dude. Why are there no... I hate teleporting around out here, looking for champions and never can't find them. They're all clumped up over here, huh? Is today the last day of ladder? No. I'm on single player anyways. I'm just gonna switch to a different character in a different location after today. Just for something different to do. Found a beautiful 3 Armageddon, 2 volcano pelts. Hopefully that was of the 3-socketed or white variety, which would be a sick flickering flame base, right? Oh my goodness, your M.2 drive died yesterday? Oof. Kabuto. I feel like I've heard of that. That's some other operating system, isn't it? I don't, I'm unfamiliar with it really, besides hearing the name before. But... boy, that's rough. I don't know how that happens. That's real rough. A drive just, especially a solid state drive like that, just dying. Because they haven't even been around long enough to have, like, reached their lifespan, you know what I mean? They weren't even invented in... Players 3? Yeah, just on Players 3 difficulty. If I had more skillers, I could bump it up, but I just didn't feel like taking even more time. And the drops could be a little better, but it'd just be less fun to play. So generally, I don't play games in a less fun way. So yeah, I can feel more powerful if I have the players count down. It's like, look how I'm wrecking everything. Ha 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 ha. Like, bro, you're in normal difficulty. Phil, you're my local Ogre Mall expert. Nice. Nice. What to do with a 6-socketed Ogre Mall? Oh, from now on, I'm only going to say it the correct way, and I'm not going to say it the wrong way ever again. Ogre Mall, huh? Sounds like a Breath of the Dying to me. No, I'm just kidding. Put that new rune word in it, right? The can't remember what it was. You know what I'm talking about. That one cheap one that has like 285 enhanced damage or something, and it only takes the high of like a Lum rune or whatever. Yeah, I mean, I don't need it, yeah. What car do they come from? You've never had a Ranger before. Yeah, you can throw it away. Nobody needs a cartridge, a 10 CD cartridge for a CD player for a car. Let's put it up to a vote. I'm going to put a poll in chat. Hold on. No, I know. My parents used to have one of those. Should we keep the 10 CD changer cartridge for a 92 Ford Ranger? The wife was clean out the basement a little bit right here. The sweet wife. It wasn't really a 92 Ranger, that was a joke. But, oh, I didn't hit this. That's what was going on. Should we keep it or should we throw it away? I need your guys' help. And then I put, I don't remember what question, how did I ask that question? I just left it as yes or no, but I didn't even look at it. Oh, should we keep it? Oh, a lot of people are saying no. Really? You guys don't want me to keep it? Yeah, should we keep it? Yes or no? A lot of no's coming in. What is a CD? I've never even heard of that, right? What? No, yeah. If anybody needs that, hey, let's start the bidding at $10. All right, $10 for a CD changer, 10 disc capacity. Gerald Lightning up here a second ago. I just caught this one off the corner of my eye. So I give it 3 weeks max until I get irritated with limited trading on D4 and go back to D2R. So he says, maybe. Yeah, we'll see. I feel like for me, the limited trading isn't going to be much of an issue, considering I usually play single player. But I don't know, because it's kind of interesting that it's like online RPG, but the developers during their interview specifically said that a majority of the time, like 80-90% of the time, they said you're going to be playing by yourself. I was like, it sounds like, I'm going to be perfectly honest, it sounds a lot like how the gameplay in Diablo Immortal was set up. I'm going to be completely honest. How, like, everybody's running around in the world with you, but you're not actually, like, doing things with them. Like, you're looking at the board and going and doing this quest by yourself, and you're seeing people running around everywhere, but you're not actually doing the things with them, you know? That's kind of what it sounded like. All your CDs are scratched anyways. I got some pretty sick CDs, actually. Alright, let's see where it landed at. Are we keeping it or are we getting rid of it? What? 64% get rid of. Alright, we'll end the poll. Well, that was fun. Making us throw away all of our prized possessions here. Good job, chat. Probably a collector's item by now, huh? Who kept those things? I bet you nobody kept those things. There are probably so few of them left on the planet right now. Do you have the first Static X album? Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure, unless I'm confused, that's the Wisconsin Death Trip one, right? Actually, check this out. I actually just knew that I had this box over here next to me. First of all, check this out. Atreyu sticker from, I don't know if you can see it, Warped Tour 2002 on my CD case. Look at this. It just happened to be sitting here in this box that I have underneath the side of the desk. Hold on. Where is it at? Where is it at? This is important. This is important, fellas. Where is it? It's in here somewhere. Hold on. Maybe it's in the other case. Uh-oh. Cool story, bro. It must be in a different case somewhere. Got another CD case somewhere. But yes, I got the Wisconsin Death Trip. I don't have all the albums. At some point, I stopped buying all the albums, but I got the one. I don't know. I probably have 5 or 6 Static X CDs. George Ace has got to go. See you later. All right, peace out, my dude. Ugh. The same people that kept a VHS player. Man, I wish I had a VHS player now. Wish I had one. Oh wait, maybe I do have one, but I lost the VHSs. That's what happened. Oh no, they're at my mom's house. Maybe she got rid of them. I'm not sure. I mean, that's pretty good for a 1 skiller, I guess. That's a lot of 7-inch vinyl. Am I being overcautious? Haven't touched Act 3 on my hardcore sorceress playthrough at level 83. So you're afraid to go through Act 3 of Hell? I would just, if I was really being a little cautious, yeah. If you wanted to be super crazy, like insanely cautious, I mean, you could respec into like essentially the invincible sorceress, the Energy Shield Nova one, and just teleport through Act 3. And anyways, I would just teleport through Act 3 anyways. You don't really get touched all that bad. I would just not if I seen souls at any point, I'd just be teleporting through. If there were souls, save and exit. You know. I mean, you could get away with trying to get to higher level if you... Like, I've done that before where with my assassin, it's a different situation and stuff like that, but with the assassin, I got to just to Act 1, and then I didn't even kill Hell Andariel. I just went and ran the pits for like 200 runs or something, and I got up to like level 90 something. So you could do that too, so... Depends how slow it's going for you, just what you want to do. I would say you're not crazy, but I would take the leap maybe. I'm not a hardcore player though. Largest super chat today wins the 10 CD changer for the car. They're like, can I pay you $10 to just keep it and not give it to me? Blood Spirit. Diablo dropped something interesting at least, huh? Interesting. A Cerberus bite. Interesting and a little on the rare side, but not a lot of good instances to use though. But it's a cool one. It's a cool one. I'm hoping more. I don't know what skills. I don't even try to remember which ones can get good skills on them anymore. I know people say technically just the. I forget I know what they look like. I forget the names of them. The greater talons and whatnot, but that's just because technically those can have the fastest attack speed. A bad roll though, yeah, it's a bad roll too, right? The unique Gothic sword. Is it Cloud Crack? I think Sunil. Someone else, Saffron, I'm sure knows. Saffron seems to know everything. But I think that sword is Cloud Crack. But yeah. Oh, Jinx says I'm right. Man, Sweet Phil remembers everything, always, never forgets. Undefeated, never lost. I'm just too scared by the dolls in hardcore runs. Died in the world, so keep to them twice. Once you get to the throne room and it's loaded in them. Yeah, I would say if I was in hardcore, if there was... there's some places in Act 3 you can't really get around, like, you can't have no dolls. But what you can do, if you have any problems with souls, not every map has souls on them in the Great Marsh or in the... you know, the areas that have souls anyways. And yeah, I mean, you just get your faster cast rate to the 105 and telly as fast as you can, right? Telly. You don't even bother killing anything in Act 3. Just teleport through. That's what I'd do. Hello from Brazil. What's going on? Verdastino. Will Fist of Heaven's Holy Bolt damage to all enemies in the future? Probably not. I think it's fine how it is. I think it's pretty much fine how it is. Personally. I know most people want every single ability to be stronger and to kill everything faster and better, but I think that not constantly making every skill more and more powerful is good. Like, ooh, superior, it's ethereal. What do we got? Only increased maximum durability. I would say not. You can't even, you'd have to Larzik it for 6. Anyways, you couldn't even cube it because it's superior. No sound? No, there's sound. I think there's an issue on your end, AC. Just partner with the druid for Oak Sage, makes hardcore easy. Says Johnny Peace. Yeah, it depends. If you're playing online, definitely you could have someone help you out too. But I mean, if you're a sorceress and you can teleport, I feel like it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Just make sure you get the good break point. 105. Rock and roll. Ethereal. No sockets. You know what? I'm gonna hit that with a cube recipe and see what I get on it. I'm looking for 5, to be perfectly honest. I wanted to make a death, and I was gonna make the death. Everyone makes it in a Colossus sword. I guess it probably has a higher max damage, but maybe I'll just make my death in a Colossus blade instead of a sword. Like, how much different could it really be, right? I don't really know the... I honestly don't even know the, what's it called? The rationale behind why people making a Colossus sword over a Colossus blade. I just know everyone always makes it in a Colossus sword, to be perfectly honest. Phase blade, a death and a phase blade. The way death works, because death has a bunch of deadly strike, right? So that doubling your damage, it's not like a crushing blow. It works differently to where I don't think you really want to put death in a phase blade. Could be wrong. Feel free anyone to, if my opinion's way off there, but I don't believe so. Oh, good call, Chicho. Yeah, that makes sense. The same reason everyone uses CVs at the beginning. Yeah, you can find an ethereal one and just Larzik it and get 5 sockets. Okay, that makes me feel significantly better because I'm like, man, that's probably the... I thought a Colossus blade... Isn't a Colossus blade technically got a slightly faster attack speed? Like it's like 10 instead of like 20 or something? Double wolf head. And I was always wondering, like, why do they do that? It must be a good reason. But yeah, just because people can Larzik it for 5. That makes sense. So we'll cube it and see what we get. Hopefully 5. Yeah, that totally makes sense. I didn't think good enough about that. Oh, sorry, Fruity. I didn't realize what that comment was referring to. Yeah, if you made Fist of Heavens kill everything in the game instead of just demons and undead, which is 90 to 95% of all the monsters in the game, would it be better than a hammers? Might be. I would put it right there for sure. Without doing math, which I have no intentions of doing. It's hard to say, but it would definitely boost up like the power, clear speed, and how good Holy Bolt would be for sure. Charm Day for Tyler. Got a lightning skiller. Nice. Good old lightning skillers. I wouldn't mind pulling some good skillers here. The Colossus blade is slightly faster. Yes, I knew it. I'm a genius. I have everything in the game memorized. I'd never forget. Told you. The one thing I remembered. No, the main reason I remember that is because back in the day, everyone wanted cruel Colossus blades of quickness, and then if you were poor, you'd get a cruel Colossus sword, because it was like 5% slower. Nobody wanted the Colossus swords. You know, similar to how it is now. If something's 5% worse, it's a quarter of the value. Jinx says he thinks Fist of Heavens is better than hammers as it is right now. In my experience, I disagree, but Fist of Heavens is good, and so you know, it's nothing I would hardcore debate on. But personally, I feel like hammers is still faster. But maybe I'm remembering doing hammers with like a bunch of skillers in here or something, so it had a lot more damage. Yeah, I was gonna cube it. So I think we need a Ral. Isn't it Ral, and Amethyst? If I remember correctly. Let's see if we can get it. I remember everything, fellas. I told you. Boom. 4, huh? 4. Grief Colossus Blade. You think I won't do it? You think I won't do it? One off. Let me look up the rune words. I'm going to hang on to this, and I'll just put nothing crazy, but Oh, it's ethereal too, so anything I put in it would have to be something crazy that we've got, whatchamacallit? Indestructible. Or I throw it on my mercenary. On a mercenary. Oh yeah, Rune Wizard. Let me see here. I could stick in a Voice of Reason for my mercenary, just damage to demons. Oath. Oh, a great oath choice. There you go. Shale Pull Mal Lum. There you go. I do have a bunch of runes. Why would I not do this? Literally, why would I not do this? Oath it is, fellas. Not right now, but unless I have it just chilling around over here. Nope, I cubed them all up. That'll be an oath. Good call, Sunil. I forgot oath gets the indestructible on it. I could put a Kingslayer in it for my mercenary. Male Gull Fall. Yeah. 40% extra gold for monsters. 1 to Vengeance. I'm just looking at some goofy rune words real quick to put in it. Yeah, there's Oath. I could make it a Spirit Sword. Spirit Colossus Blade. Voice of Reason. I already said that one, didn't I? Hand of Justice, a Passion. Yeah. Look at all them good ones. What's the best play for Summoning Druid? Oh, what's the play for Summoning Druid? What's the play for Summoning Druid? I don't know what you mean by the play, Tyler. Oh, did I say I was going to do something wacky with it? I'm going to try out, and I don't know exactly. I'm going to have to look around how I'm going to do it. If there's anything with, you know how like Bone Hue, the Ogriax, has the corpse explosion charges on it, or Corpseborn has corpse explosion charges on it. I'm trying to think of how you could work it, if there's any way to do a summoning corpse explosion druid. Because you don't have amp damage unless you know, got charges like once again, so you'd just be a charging druid or whatever. But Bone Hue on your Fury Druid, yeah, there's another one. You could just Fury Druid it. But see, when you transformed like that, though, you have to you can't cast Corpse Explosion in your form or whatever. I feel like I tried to dabble with that for a hot second back in the day. The normal wolves are colder damage. Yeah, I was trying to think if I'm not very experienced with the druid, I'll be perfectly honest, because I just always stuck with like the most powerful characters. So a lot when I played online, and up until I started my YouTube channel, I just played a ton online, really, kind of. So I'm trying to think if there's any like AoE poison. Like this, that Poison Vine doesn't do AoE damage, right? Does it just hit one target at a time, I think? So that wouldn't exactly work. You can cast the wolves when you're in bear form, yeah. You can. I think you can cast the summons, but I don't think you can cast this. You can cast other spells. Like you can't teleport in bear form. You can't cast the, you know, like Volcano and stuff. I think the passive spells you can cast when you're in wolf form, but the active ones, like, you know, like I don't think, can you even cast Battle Orders when you're in? I don't think you can even cast Battle Orders when you're in wolf form. Wolf or bear. Can't remember though, it's been a hot minute. Cruel legendary spike of quickness. Rabies. Rabies crossed my mind too, but that's another one where you have to be in wolf form, right? Because I was thinking, like, if you poisoned everything, and then your summon and your mercenary would be hitting one monster, that monster would be dead, and within a second, the poison damage would have brought their health down 3/4 of the way or halfway. So by the time you popped one, when you popped one, they'd only have half health. And then the corpse explosion would just kill everything, you know? But I can't think, I don't think, it might not be working out. I'll dabble with it. Maybe if you went rabies, poison them, swap out of wolf form. Yes, in wolf form, you can cast battle orders in wolf form, you're saying, Mutu? It's been a minute since I played Druid, so... That's one thing I needed. Maybe we'll do some sort of Druid of I'm gonna try the corpse explosion thing and see if it really works, and if it doesn't, that's why I said it might just be something I dabble with for a day when I mentioned it. You can cast Hurricane and Armageddon in wolf form. Gotcha. Yeah, that's what I thought. Cut Corners says, like the video. Yeah, hopefully you did, and yeah, everyone else, make sure you hit the like button on the videos as well. I need to drink more water. We gotta stay hydrated. Man, my legs are still ripping from doing squats 2 days ago. Tyler said he confirmed that you cannot cast Corpse Explosion from the Bone Hue while in wolf form. So there you go. Tough, but it sounds so like much effort. Mutu, I think that it almost seems like a translating app got that backwards or something. Or autocorrect hit you. Andy has a poison overproc. That's not enough. And Daryl's Visage has a poison overproc, huh? It's probably like a level 2 poison over 2, right? So it does like 50 damage. Poison Nova Druid, let's go. You know what? I just thought of something right now, and you guys are going to appreciate it. I just thought of a great change to the rune word, and this is going to blow your minds, a change to the rune word Enigma and Fortitude. That would be great, I think. I think what they should do, that 45% faster run walk on Enigma, I think they should take that off and put it on Fortitude. Because why do you have this walk run on a teleport thing, but not have walk run on a melee armor that you would want to be able to run faster with, right? I think that's a great idea. Ooh, Dustin's calling the Griffins right now. Let's go. Right now. No. I think that's a great idea. And it wouldn't, like, boost up the power of a... You know, it just seems more normal, right? I think Enigma should have better stats anyways. You think Enigma should have better stuff on it? What? The best armor in the game. It gives you 100 strength. Oh, interesting. They definitely mixed that one up, says JS. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what they were... Why it's like that, but... Because if you're a melee character, being able to run faster is... It doesn't even it out, but it more so would even it out with Enigma, you know what I'm saying? Even if they left the 45% faster walk run on Enigma, if they added walk run to Fortitude so that melee characters could, you know, you get that enhanced damage, then you run faster, yeah. The only thing Enigma's missing is res, yeah. It's like the perfect armor just missing res, yeah. For almost any character. So it's so good even without, even on sorceresses, I always use Enigma. It's so good. Where's Bubbles? Here wants to fight me, says Cody B. Yeah, no Bubbles today. He must have to work or something. Or, oh, something like that, yeah. Must be busy at work. Sweet Slaying Phil. What's going on? Sealed V8. What's up? Jewel. Check that out. Dream Spirit. We gotta check that out too for a 6 NATO. Or a 6, why did I keep that? I did not mean to keep that. A 6 Volcano would be cool too, huh? Summon Grizzly 2 NATO. Vampire Fanged Belt. Alright, a coronet. Couple interesting things. We've got Nosferatu's Coil. Kind of a little cool one. Any good? Jeweler's Coronet. But Nosferatu's Coil. 10. This is the one that used to be have a lot of different... Oh, -3 light radius. I would use it, but -3 to light radius. Hard pass. Always thought Conviction was best on a Paladin. Am I dumb? A lot of people say that, Binks. The thing is, though, that... in my opinion... this is going to rile up a bunch of people. Conviction almost doesn't help with Fist of Heavens. Literally at all. Because the lightning damage is only the exact initial monster that you hit with it. Yeah, when I made my build guide for it, there was just a million people. You gotta have Conviction, you're dumb, what are you doing, dummy? Like, this is a new build, this isn't even right. But like, let's see right here. I'm gonna target this Udar right here. The lightning damage, oops, only hits that one specific Udar. All these bolts that go out, those don't have any lightning damage on them. They're the equivalent of this right here. All of those are the equivalent of these holy bolts. So the lightning damage, the Conviction only helps your character with the one specific one that it gets struck at with the Fist of Heavens. All the rest of them don't get hit by it. And almost all of your damage is coming from all the holy bolts. It isn't coming from the individual things, so... You do with that information what you will. I say that it's pointless to use Conviction on a Fist of Heavens Paladin. And, I mean, I don't understand the argument for people saying, with the exception of if you're doing party play online, it's really helping out your sorceresses and stuff like that before they get Infinity. But, with the exception of that, Conviction doesn't really help you out. Then why max Holy Shock? I literally put points into that just because there's nothing else to put points into that would help me out literally 0.1%. Like usually I would never max out Holy Shield. I would put points into other things that would increase your damage, but there's nothing to really increase your damage on this build. It's pretty crazy, to be honest, that it does so much damage with no synergies really. It's why Fist of Heavens is so good at dual specking, you know. Like, people can literally make a smiter that just wrecks D-Clone, it wrecks the Ubers, and you can max out, essentially, the damage of Fist of Heavens, too, while making an Uber smiter on top of it. But I don't have to do that on single player, because I can respec infinitely for free. On single player PC, that is. So I just build it the way that's going to be the most optimal for the area that I'm choosing to farm. Flail. Or socket me, come on. The challenge. The pain. Yeah. So, yeah, because what else? Let's see, what else would I put points into to help out my Fist of Heaven? Because I'm only using Holy Bolt in this Fist of Heaven, so... I got Redemption bringing up life. I've got Holy Shield maxed out. I mean, actually, you know what? I could have maxed out Defiance to get more defense, I guess. Instead of Holy Shock. I didn't even think about that, to be perfectly honest. But I mean, I almost, like I was saying the other day, I was trying to show how cheap it was to repair Enigma when it's not superior, and I couldn't get hit. I went like 15 runs without getting hit, without losing 1 durability on my armor. So, yeah, there's just nothing to do with the points on it, to be perfectly honest. Oops. Yeah, because I guess what Conviction does, doesn't it, what does it do? What does Conviction do? It doesn't do anything for physical resistance, right? I can't remember. I thought, can't remember if I had heard that or not, or it lowers their defense or something. I can't remember, I'd have to look it up again. Conviction lowers. Am I being perfectly honest? Yeah. Did I say that like 9 times? It's very possible. Very possible that if I say, repeat myself. Just lowers the resistances. Gotcha. I thought someone had told me that because I was like, oh well, I just have the Infinity on here just to have the crushing blow and stuff on my Act 2 Mercenary. Someone was like, well, actually, it lowers the defense, so you'll hit more often. I was like, oh, really? But maybe I might be misremembering. Let's see, Andrew Poole right here. That looks like a copy and paste from somewhere, which is cool. It says it's minus 92% to defense at level 25 Conviction. So, yeah, that's what I was thinking, that it lowers their defense, so your melee attacks can hit more often. Defense in all elements. Conviction doesn't work on poison though, so which always is weird that it worked on everything except poison, but this is players 3, Derek. Players 3 difficulty. Whoopsie. Stand there, get my mercenary ripped. Come on. Poison's not an element. What is poison then, huh? Poison's its own thing. Like holy damage. Oh, Andrew. Oh, okay. Yeah, Andrew's. He's currently playing a Conviction Vengeance Paladin. So he said it's right in front of him. I guess I could have went like this and looked at it, huh? It's literally right. What am I looking for? Oh yeah. Minus 49% to defense. Yeah, it says it right there now. I think it used to not be on the tooltips, but when they added all the hidden features on the tooltips, they put it in here. Emo water. Mutu, it should work on poison, but also Griffins should work for an assassin. Griffins should work on assassin traps. Yeah, it is interesting how they have that, right? Because minus 2 enemy resistance doesn't work on any minions, the way they have it, so... Because what, like, doesn't Flickering Flame, by that same logic, Flickering Flame wouldn't work on Hydras. I don't know if that's fully accurate, but I'm just going by the same logic. I think Hydras were considered minions, so... Can't remember offhand if that's the case or not. Yeah. No. Metalhead ditch digging while ditch digging for electrical services while listening. Yeah, ditch digging, that sounds fun. Hopefully that's like That's not a hand job, right? That's like you got a backhoe or something. It does work for Hydras. Flickering flames like minus poison or minus fire res does work for Hydras. Interesting. Muchu says maybe it works. He thinks it works. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, yeah, it kind of shouldn't. For some reason, I think it does, though. I don't, like, I agree with you, I think. Hard to remember. How can we remember all this stuff, right? So much stuff to remember. Oh, David, nice. I started 1 minute under 70 minutes ago. Dustin's a mail deliverer, delivering a mail currently. D2R and UPS go hand in hand. Of course they do. Yeah, it's too hard to remember everything. Too hard. Wait, did I hit the... Oh, did not hit the thing. Ooh, light gauntlets, those could be it. 220s. Nope. Yeah, trying to think what should I do next? What should I do next? Maybe go with the classic Windy in the pits or something. The druid or maybe I did just get this paladin played through. Maybe there's something with the paladin, not hammers or fist of heavens. Someplace where I could find a griffins and use a paladin.
Not even death can save you from me.
Can't really think. Cherry's over here sanding drywall. Everybody at work. What's going on here? Everybody at work. A zealot? Yeah, it crossed my mind. What? Where would I farm with a zealer to find a griffins? That would be any good. It can't be like. It doesn't have to be max efficiency type of thing. You don't have to keep up with a perfect sorceress or something, but it can't be like terrible, right? Worlds don't keep. Yeah, that was the first one that crossed my mind. Depends how good my gear is, huh? Specifically farm the souls in the Worlds don't keep. Boy, that sounds like a disaster. Worlds don't keep. Paladins usually are fine on the res situation anyways, though. Yeah. Maybe. Maybe. Andrew says the pits. Yeah, I don't know, like, I feel like a bad wind druid would be like 7 times faster than a zealer in the pits, though. So, never seen me do a Boazon? Yeah, no, I haven't really done Boazon at all, so. Maybe I could do something like that, huh? That's pretty different. But for Boa, I think you can do, let's see, the cold Boazon with the. It'd be kind of interesting too to use a full set. The cold bow with the full Mavinas. It really didn't work too bad. I mean, I know that with other bows, some of the runeward bows, probably Faith, I would assume, or Ice, I mean, would probably be better, but I do like doing builds like that. People are like, oh, every set in the game is like not even viable, and then it's like, well, I don't know what to tell you. Because Here's me wrecking with full Mavinas, you know. I do like doing that. Dustin says, multi-shot? Yeah, multi-shot, I think, with how it is in its current iteration, I mean, it's not that great, right? Unless you, you have to have, like, a build that's the equivalent of, like, 4 Jaws and, like, 5 Burr Runes or something. So... oh, could be this time, fellas. Ah! Wow, that'd be sick with 14 to strength on it too, if that had 2 on it. Is it crazy that I've been playing for a year on single player, haven't got any 220 Java gloves yet? Those are so close to exactly what I'm looking for. I mean, enhanced defense doesn't really matter at all on there either, but so close. So close. Just throw the burrs on and go to town. Yeah, like olden days, right? Yeah, I mean, a lot of the damage comes from the ice skill anyways, right? It's not called ice, but whatever, the frozen arrow, I guess, yeah. And you can save points on the not having to put a bunch into Pierce, right? Burrs, Gaze, Shaft Stop. Yeah, right. There you go. Bringing it back. Bringing it back. Yeah, that might actually be the best pair of Java gloves I've found, to be perfectly honest, so far. So I'm going to hang on to those. Definitely need Pierce for freezing arrow. Yeah. That's what I was saying for the burrs. Yeah, you wouldn't have to put a bunch of points in the Pierce to get like 100% Pierce. Save those points. Oopsie. Or you could put the points in the Pierce. I'm trying to think like one of those socketed bows. I don't remember what comes on. Let me Google this. What comes on a Hellrack? It has 2 open sockets automatically. Probably got just absolutely nothing on it that would help you out in any way. What's the attack rating? Nope, don't care. No, literally nothing. Increased attack speed and 2 sockets. So you'd rather just get a 6-socketed bow and put shales in it. Might as well. Just a bunch of elemental damage that only applies to your initial hit or whatever. Yeah. Hopefully y'all, how are we doing here on the, only 100 likes, fellas. There's 180 people in here right now. Come on. Been on for an hour and a half. There's 180 people in here right now. Only 100 likes. Or only 70 likes it was or something. Get that phone out. Give it one of these. Boop. Pierce multiplies your damage. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I definitely know how that works. I dabbled around. I made that Mavina set Godly or Garbage video, so I doubt it was by far, because what is it, the partial set with the gloves gives you 20 or minus 20 to enemy cold res or something like that, or it's either minus 20 or plus 20 to your cold damage. I can't remember which one, but the cold arrow on Mavina's was significantly better. It's like, I'm so then I can make the joke when I do it, like, I'm so glad that I found this Mavina's true sight. Any drops while you were gone? I haven't really found much of any. Just some little tiny baby uniques that are kind of neato. Nothing great. Do you prefer likes or subscribes? I mean, they're both free, so both? I mean, you might as well hit the like button, I guess. It's pretty crazy, even with the number of subscribers I got, like 50%, because you can look at this stuff in the analytics, 50% of the views that I get on my videos are from people who are not subscribed to the channel. Because people just, like, don't subscribe, you know? Come on, I want him to... I'm trying to get Grand Vizier to come... Whatever. Come off of the lava. Oh, thanks. So he's just gonna die over here and give me nothing. Like a schmuck. Hillnix. Yeah. Offline single player. Just liked it while driving. Well, that's dangerous. Don't do that. But appreciate the like button destruction. Oh, I didn't take my marginally okay gloves that are the best I've found so far out of my cube. Forgot. Would brambled mitts work on this character? Brambled mitts. Are you talking about laying of hands? The set brambled mitts for damage to the demons? No. That percent damage. I mean, I'm pretty positive that percent damage only applies to your physical attacks. It doesn't apply to spells. Impossible. Ooh, for this Paladin 2 to skills, let's go. Boy, that'd be nasty if it did, though, right? Can you imagine your Holy Bolt's getting 350% damage boost? Oof. Back around. I'll just throw out the gloves. I'm like, God. Ravens gets a 12% damage synergy from wolves, direwolves, and air points. 6 to 800 with 5 ravens, 31 hits each. Yeah. It sounds cool, right? I think the way it comes out, though, the ravens, they do kind of, they're definitely putting out damage, but it's not like crazy meltage. But I'd have to take a look at it again. It's been a hot minute. Oh, dang, yo. Dang, yo. JS coming in with a $20 super chat like a mega boss that he is. Thank you so much for the support, my dude. To the Save the CD Changer Fund and the Rocking the Classic Burrs on next. Well, I think the CD Changer. So we got a $10 super chat. JS is claiming the CD Changer. We've got a new leader here. All right, $20 highest super chat gets the 10 CD Changer. Joke from that we were making earlier on in the stream, but appreciate you, JS, for the $20 super chat. My dude, my man, my slayer. Ooh. What a beast. Man, can't believe the number of runs I've done here without getting a 4-socketed flail. Kind of the most impressive thing here. Found in Arcane's Valor yesterday. Brought back memories, right? Ethereal, 3 sockets. Arcane Ith Colossus Blade. Circa 2003. Yeah, those were the days. Those were the days. See, isn't that funny how the most nostalgic and the time that everybody likes the most is when there was the most hacked items and duping and glitches and stuff like that. That's the time that everybody liked the most. Kind of funny. Ravens don't benefit from any auras. Interesting. So auras only work if you're standing on the ground, huh? Interesting. Never really crossed my mind about that. I just assumed that they would get boosted up by might and stuff, but... Interesting. It'll cost more than $10 to ship. Right. You could probably just buy one cheaper on Amazon. It's probably cheaper and ships for free for less than $10. I wonder if they're still making... If there's anywhere in the world that they're still actively, like, producing those in a factory or something. You know? That'd be funny. Boy, I remember how legendary that was when we went on, like, family trips, and it was like, oh, okay, everyone gets to pick 2 CDs to go in the CD changer, and it was like, what? Like, you know, slide the thing out, stick it in the car. It's like, oh my gosh, this is like, you know, 8 hours of music. This is crazy. You don't even have to put another CD in. They're already in there. You want Phil to keep it on the shelf in the basement? No. We need to get rid of as much stuff as possible from this house. My house is literally like 1,200 square feet. We don't need a bunch of stuff around. $1,200 feet, essentially 3 adults. No. The olden days were the best. I had a cruel ward bow of alacrity. I don't know what that one stands for. Not sure. Terry says, Mrs. No overpowered rumors, remember cruel godliness? Yeah, I mean, that was cool, but like I was saying, there was always stuff there's always something more godly than the other thing, you know? Like, that was the time when there was, like, ithbos and stuff, and all this hacked stuff, and they were duping SOJs like crazy, and... I guess maybe before the dupe stuff, but... Oh, alacrity. I don't know why I look at those letters and I can't pronounce it. Alacrity? I can't pronounce it. It's possible. But yeah, like, I don't know. I just don't understand the difference between... Okay, if like a rune word makes your character kill a cow... Let's say there's a herd of 20 cows, and a rune word makes you kill that herd of cows in 3 shots from your bow is on, multi-shot. Or a unique item kills that same herd of cows in 3 shots from your multi-shot from your bow is on. Why does it matter? Like, what's the difference? I don't really understand fully. You know what I mean? Like, this whole... In my opinion, this is my opinion, obviously. I'm not trying to make anybody upset, but like, I don't understand what the difference between 3 shots from a rune word to kill something and 3 shots from a unique item to kill something. Why the one's better than the other? Like, more, not better, but more preferred than the other. You know what I mean? Yeah, Fist of Heavens, Fist of Heavens. Yeah, because pretty much, like, it's one of the things why, I mean, I think the game is pretty good the way it is, to be perfectly honest, because there's, like, plenty of uniques that people use all the time, because they're the best in slot. There's set items that are best in slot, uniques. There's rune words in some spots that are best in slot. Rare items can be best in slot. You know, like, I'm literally, this build right here I'm rocking around, I have at least one of every type of item you can have in the game, with the exception of I don't have a blue magic item or a white item, I guess. But I have set, I have uniques, I have rune words, I have crafted, I literally have everything. Rare. So but yeah. I'm using Trang's gloves. Yeah. You probably put that in before I showed that, right? I would assume. No chances at war traps? Nah, I just decided I wanted to get to the 125 to cast these faster and to teleport more smoothly. It's real, just a convenience, nice factor. And I mean, in a way, I never done the exact calculation once again on the actual Chaos Sanctuary clear speed from the movement being accelerated from more FCR on teleport, you know what I mean? So, man, I gotta stop saying you know what I mean at the end of so many sentences whenever I try to explain something or, like, say my opinion on something. One day. At least I'm getting better at using Holy Shield, right? You have blue your charms, yeah. Ooh, do it. Oh. Yeah, it crossed my mind, but charms, you don't really have another option because there aren't rare charms. There aren't really unique charms with the exception of, like, this one, you know what I mean? Like, you can't, there isn't, like, it's not the same. I feel like anyways. But yeah, there are blue charms there, yeah. Technically, the writing on the Tomb of Town portal is white, so yeah. I'm just joking. I'm not, like, roasting you or anything. Just being a jokester. Oh, good click, Phil. Oh! A 218. Lightning damage. It's something on there, right? It's kind of a cool... That's a cool little small charm, right, fellas? You won't be needing Holy Shield with that spirit in. Good point. Correct. Oh, that is true, yeah. I probably should have mentioned that, yeah. I already got, 330 or something Magic Find without having War Traps or, Chance Guards on, so... That's another good point. When I set it up, I was like, yeah, that's enough Magic Find. I would rather go with anything that helps clear speed at that point. Any Magic Find over that's kind of, overkill unless it doesn't cost you any kill speed of any kind, right? Boy, wish I had a bunch of skillers, so I'll be honest. That would be so much faster kill speed. I would easily take off another 100 Magic Find if I could get a bunch of skillers down there. Blood Diamond. I actually need some of those. Yeah. Still no 4-socketed flail, though. This is players 3, Jeff V. Jeff V. I remember seeing a vid on a Bear Sorcerer's build or something like that. Yeah, there is a pretty expensive bear sorceress build that does kind of slap pretty good, right? You can really, there's builds for bear everything. There's actually a you can do like a budget version, actually, a semi-budget version anyways, a bear barbarian, because you throw on wolf howl. It's like a barbarian helm that's like not worth anything, but it has one to, you can turn into a bear with it. If you don't do that, you have to do, I think there's one to, isn't the bear the one to werebear on beast, I think? Do cows for a four-socketed flail? Yeah, I don't really want to do that, but yeah, no, I was just thinking I'd find one in here. I was just gonna, because I have so many Vex runes, I have like 8 of them or something. I was gonna make a second Heart of the Oak, Ho-Toes. I was gonna make a second Ho-To, but I just thought I would find one after. I mean, it's probably been 50 chaos runs. I haven't gotten a four-socketed flail. Kind of surprised, but why is there no champions anywhere? What's going on here? Oh, Tiny Cat, what's going on? Wolf Howl is werewolf, not bear. Oh, is it? Okay, yeah. My apologies. My apologies. That does make sense, right? Wolf Howl. Yeah, that's just completely logical. Eh. But it's, okay, wolf druid. Or wolf barbarian, I meant to say. I have terrible luck with getting ethereal polearm, says Cody B, unofficial. Yeah, that's one of those ones, too, that when you're looking for it, you can never find it, right? Early on in ladder, you're slaughtering everything. Like, man, where is this four-socketed ethereal polearm, bro? Same thing with monarchs, yeah. Four-socketed monarchs. Never can find them. Oop, 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 oop. Zodiac, what's up? Yo, yo, yo. I just stopped Wolf Hotel literally 2 minutes ago, and yes, Werebear is also on Beast. Gotcha. I thought so. I knew it was on one of the rune words because that's how people make it. You transfer into the bear form, and then you swap to a four-socketed Grizzcatty with a bunch of shales in it. I think technically, I think technically the IS breakpoint, blah blah blah. I'm not an expert on it, but I think it's like 3 shale runes and 1 40-15 is like right at the breakpoint or something, or the max or something. I have to look it up again. That's not really my kind of gig, looking for the max breakpoint on attack speeds. Hey Phil, how is it today? Crazy to see a good Holy Bolt. I don't believe those hit demons. Could be wrong though. Yeah, I did see someone popped a comment on there. They changed that. I mean, not that recently, but kind of recently. They changed it before. At minimum, it was, or at the latest, like just before the last season. I don't remember if it was before this second season or if it was even before the first season. I can't remember, but because these are all demons, and yeah. They get slapped down by these suckers. Couple Ort runes. There we go. I'm actually behind on Ort runes. Good work. That works out. Faster walk run. There's that one max damage jewel we'll hang on to. Last day. Yeah, the last day I'm going to be using this. I'm going to switch to a different character the next time I stream. I love this build. I use it for farming almost everywhere, this Zodiac. Yeah, you can definitely do that for sure. It does work a ton of places, and I'm specifically Chaos Sanctuary right now, but you can dual spec it, and you can literally go anywhere with it, easy peasy. Ooh, Frostburns. These clickbait titles. Not sure why you say that. So it's my last day with the Fist of Heaven's Paladin. It's word for word what it is. I don't know what you... I don't know. Oblivion says, cannot recommend the Summoning Druid. Yeah, we'll see. I'm going to dabble with it a little bit anyways. Ah, you're joking. Okay, I gotcha. I guess if you don't know that I stream for like a week with one character and then switch, I guess maybe you could be confused in some way with the title. I thought most people knew that. I don't just play the same character for like 3 months straight. But yep, just gonna switch to a different character and farm a different location after today. I have runes for Beast and Enigma, so I could boost up my Summoner. Yeah, totally. Beast. Good old Beast. I gotta make one of those one day. Nova Sorceress forever, says Oblivion. That is one I want to do, but it pains me. It pains me to do a Nova Sorceress right now without finding a Griffin's. Pains me. I almost can't do a Nova Sorceress until I find a Griffin's. I mean, I can, but I heard ladder 3 is not ready until it's ready. I don't think they have announced anything. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of people are bored with this ladder apparently at this point. But yeah, I have not heard anything on the new ladder. Absolutely nothing about it. No good. And it's going to be worthless online if Declone keeps spawning at this rate. I mean, I'm pretty sure they are worthless online. Like, anything except for a perfect Annie right now is, like, worthless, I'm assuming. Or if you're not, like, 1919 Annie or higher, it's, like, probably worthless, I'm sure. That's why I don't want them to change more stuff, because you see what they do when Blizzard changes things? They go, oh, this game's too hard for people. Let's give them all the best items in the game for nothing. So they don't even have to try anymore. You know? Could you imagine, let's see, could you imagine this? Imagine they made an item as good as the Griffin's Eye, except for fire damage. So, or we'll take that back. Let's say they make a rune word that's as good as, like Conviction, that you can throw on your mercenary, but you could put it in, you know, something else, and it would help out your melee damage. Do you think they would make that rune word Bur, Ja, Zod, Cham, like super expensive so it'd be hard to make? No. What they would do is they would make it like Lum, Ko, L, Tier or something, because they don't want to spend time making rune words and adding them to the game, and then they're being so expensive or so hard to make that not many people make them, you know? Or they wouldn't make new uniques that nobody could find. Just like with the Sunder Charm, they drop everywhere all the time. They would literally, they just wouldn't do it. They wouldn't make some super rare unique that's super powerful. What they would do is they would make some super powerful unique, and they'd make it so everybody found it all the time. They made Obsession, which requires a Zod. Yeah, yeah, but Obsession. That's what. Well, that's exactly why they're not going to do that again. Have you seen anybody using Obsession? They seen that from the first time when they added in rune words. They're like, oh, if we don't make a rune word super cheap, or if we don't add in an item that's super cheap, super easy to find, and the most powerful thing in the game, nobody will use it. There are occasions, I know you're like, oh, I've seen somebody make, you know, I got you, but in general, almost nobody uses that Obsession rune word. I've been trying to find a good base for it, but without hero editing in a perfect base, the bases are incredibly uncommon. It'd be a little bit better if the if that rune word only had like 4 runes or something, and then you could do it in like way more bases, and then you could actually find a good base to put it in. But then, you know, it's hard to say if that would be too easy or not. I don't know, not really sure. Oh, Alex coming in with $333. $330 of... Is that Taiwan money? And NT. I think it's from... I'm not sure. Oh, it is Taiwan. Yeah. 333 currencies. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much, Alex. Ooh. Yeah. He's like, oh my gosh, you actually got it right. That's insane. Appreciate it, my dude, for the super chat, the super sticker. About 15 bucks. Pretty sick, pretty sick. Thank you so much, Alex. What a beast. For supporting me, supporting the channel, all that good stuff. My dude, my dude, my dude. JS said it best. Absolute legend. I should have my items shown, huh? Created a fire source yesterday. Which location's best for farming efficiently on Hell? Fire sorceress is going to be Stony Tombs is a good spot. Eldritch and Shank, obviously, is good. If you want to do keys, I mean, you can do ghost packs in the Arcane Sanctuary and hit the Summoner for keys like that. You can farm keys from the Countess too, killing packs, ghost packs on the way. The Countess is immune to fire, but none of her minions are. So if you have a half-decent mercenary, your mercenary can kill the Countess in like 3 strikes with just an ethereal insight. So, and the Countess specifically is actually better to run on players 1 difficulty for runes. So it's actually it's like good / better to run the Countess on players 1, making the whole situation even weaker. So there's probably the best options. Can I farm Mephisto? Yeah, you can do Mephisto. Yeah, you can Motrick Mephisto with any character that does anything, melee or spells from range. You can just Motrick Mephisto with anything. You could take a throw barb down to Mephisto and Motrick it that way if you wanted to. So yeah, you could do Mephisto. Fire is good for Andarla as well because she has relative to her other immunities, she's really weak to fire. So Andarla, Mephisto, Stony Tombs in Act 2, Countess, Summoner, Ghost Packs, both on the way to the Countess and Summoner, Eldritch and Shank. You could do Thresh Socket if you want to do. Maybe Pindle? Maybe Diablo. Diablo, Chaos Sanctuary is a mega... See all these immune to fires? They're like everywhere. And these guys are immune to fire, these guys are immune to fire, these Demon Knights. Chaos Sanctuary, real bad for fire. Like, the worst. So don't do that. It's gonna be tough sledding. Cold Source probably better starter build. Yeah. Blizzard's generally the best starter build in the game, right? But he was specifically talking about fire, so I didn't know if he had started fire or if he was asking what to do when he starts fire. But oh yeah, you can do cows too. I forgot. Yeah, you can do cows. It's not as fast as Javazon and stuff, but yeah, you can definitely do cows for sure. Usually when you go fire build, I don't know which you specified, but it's like your main skill is fireball, with your secondary attack being meteor. You can also do hydras a little bit as well. Hydra's in like fireball instead of meteor and fireball. So. Chat question: Superior Great Pole Axe, 12 ed, 4 open socket, worth keeping? It's pretty good. It's non-ethereal. It's not going to be very sought after, really, but if it's ethereal, it's way good. You're asking about meteor, piano mind? Yeah. Snowpro said he had to cancel his 2 o'clock meeting. They didn't understand why Sweetfill was so important. Well, they're gonna learn today. Three uniques. All low level too. All these super low level uniques. Coif of Glory. I don't remember what these all are. Isle Strike. Yeah, okay. Yeah. It's pretty good early on there too, huh? Cool. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, cows actually, what do they got? I don't remember what the drop odds are. Cows, each individual cow has a higher chance of dropping a high rune than a regular white monster does. But they do have a ton of health too, so you kind of, sometimes it's tough to weigh out based upon how fast your character kills and stuff, if that would be better or worse or whatever. Andrew says he likes Fireball Hydra personally, so there you go. I don't know if I've done Hydra Fireball in a hot minute. Hydra's pretty easy. You just throw the Hydras down and then read chat while they're killing everything. Maybe I'll do Hydra next, huh? Yeah. No. I'm gonna stick to that Summon Druid. Double Dragon Fire Sorceress. I don't necessarily know what that means, but Flickering Flame, question mark? I could do Fire with Flickering Flame. Yeah, it's a good point. I don't think when I ran it before, I didn't have Flickering Flame. Get the minus res. Yeah. That would be a running Stony Tombs with it. That would be a much better way of trying to find a Griffins than a Summon Druid, that's for sure. Yeah, maybe the next time I stream, maybe that's what I'll do though. I'll dabble around with that Summon Druid, and then maybe I'll just make a Flickering Flame, and that is true, because I do want to make a few like higher level rune words at the same time. So if I could find this 4-socketed flail, ever, I could do a Heart of the Oak, Fortitude, do that Oath, and a Colossus Blade, which isn't really high level, and do a Flickering Flame all at the same time. I could do a little clip for it. That's a good point. Two Armageddon, 2 Volcano, 2 to Solar Creeper. It's like right there. It depends if you're. I would say I probably would I think I'm going to end up making, if I do make a Flickering Flame for a Fire Druid, it's probably just going to be a plain, I think I have a 3 to Volcano, 1 to Grizzly Bear pelt that I'm going to make it in. So, that's not perfect either, but... Flail, 4 sockets, guaranteed. Boom! Ouch, dang it. Like the 9th one I got with 5 sockets in it. Can Flickering Flame be made on single player though? Yeah. Yep, sure can. I didn't specifically make Flickering Flame, but I made, what was that other one? That cheap rune word that they added in. So, well, I guess I can test it out and find out, huh? I have like 9 Vex runes, so doesn't really matter, I guess, that much. And I could easily cube up to like 4 or 5 more Vex runes from all the ums and ists and stuff I have if I really wanted to. The frugal rune word, yeah. Whatever that one 6-socketed in a sword that doesn't cost much. Like the highest rune's a Fel or something. What's up, Phil? Going to level my Fire Druid. Keep slaying it. Ooh. DGM cool. Yo, yo, yo. Good luck on the leveling, my dude. Hopefully it goes nice and quick for you. Voice of Reason. Is that what it is? Oh, that was on the other one. I'm trying to read. Unbending Will. There you go. Ball. Whoop. We're about to get ripped. I'm not paying attention. Ball Io Ith Eld L Hell. And it has 300 to 350 enhanced damage, 20 to 30 increased attack speed, combat skills for the Barb of 3, life leech, vitality, strength, prevent monster heal, and a massive, huge 1 to light radius. Phil already beat the game at ladder difficulty. Yeah, there you go. Why am I not playing ladder? Single player is significantly more fun to play and better than online ladder, for sure. For absolutely sure, in my opinion. Chances to drop a rune, players 1, ghost 0.4, cows 0.2, white mob 0.1. What's going on, Leandro? What's up? What's up? Comes in with the knowledge, dropping the knowledge. I'm sure you looked that up real quick. Which donation method helps the most? The Streamlabs one is the best for sure. Streamlabs gets a 12%. YouTube takes 30 of everything, so 30% of everything. Gifted memberships ain't bad either, right? They still take 30% of that, but you know, gifted memberships out to the community is always cool, right? Are there locations which hammers can't farm? There's not really location. They struggle with the wave 2 of Bale, but that's about it, right? Where else are there magic immunes? Like places in Act 2, I guess. Because that's pretty much the only thing they ever struggle with are those whatever, I don't know what they're called, those things that raise the skeletons back to life. Rattlers or something. The maggot layer. Yeah, don't farm the maggot layer with the hammered, that's for sure. That is an accurate statement. Ian says good evening. Good evening to you as well, my dude. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon where I'm at, but yeah, good evening to you. Must be afternoon, I assume. Obviously. Oradrim Ancients. Interesting. Would have never guessed that. See, it's got... I hate when it has 3 different skills on it, and they're just all not cool. Fury, Direwolf's, Solar Creeper. And it's got 3 skills on it. Or 3 sockets, I mean. Oh, 20 to lifer. I'll note that. Bing! I'll keep it 20 to life. Ian's got 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. where he's at, 9 p.m. where BBL's at. Yeah, there we go. That's good, sweet Phil's. Mr. Worldwide. Worldwide community up in here. $7 p.m. in Scotland. Yeah. D2's quite the international community, that's for sure. Mega wicked, mega cool. Got people from all over the world, differing backgrounds and all that good stuff. Oh, Tomac. Membership for 1 month. It's definitely more than that. I know when you don't have it on auto renew, it doesn't say how long you've been. But thank you so much for somewhere between 3 and 6 months of channel membership. Tomac. Ugh. My man. Thank you so much, my dude. Hand digging on this one quite a bit. Wait, them. Oh, I think Metalhead got behind. I think you jumped back, you left and came back, Metalhead. Someone tell him. He just heard when I asked him earlier if he was hand digging a trench that he was digging. Check the mail. Yeah, I got that checked. I know the chat's a little bit behind the stream. Always is. I have it on ultra low latency, but it's still like 20 seconds behind. Because of, YouTube. Oh. Oop. Fellas, go on, Bradley Tharp. Hit that like button. Yeah, don't forget that like button. I got it in the pinned comment, but still a lot of people weren't hitting it. Where are we at on them likes? We got to see how you guys are doing. 160. There's 180 in here. Got to bump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers, fellas. No tear zones on single player. Nope. No tear zones on single player. Thank goodness. I mean, it wouldn't matter as much on single player because I just wouldn't do them. But online, you literally fall behind. If you're playing ladder with everybody else and actually playing ladder, drops-wise and experience-wise, you fall behind everybody if you don't do terror zones. So it's like, it'd be like not using a Sunder Chime because you wish they didn't add it into the game, It'd just be like, you just wouldn't be able to kill all the monsters that everyone else can kill, right? Oh! Wow. That's 2 pretty rare bows. The Hell Rack? I don't know what this rolls up to. It's not usually used a ton, but interesting. Wow. And the Matriarchal Bow, which is what Blood Raven's charge. It's 2 pretty rare ones. It's kind of... That's what I call a neato cool drop, fellas. And 220 bow gloves to go along with to complete the drop. Oh, they are. They're boa gloves too. That's hilarious. And they're boa gloves. Is today the last day of ladder? No, I'm playing on single player. I'm playing on single player. It's just the last day that I'm playing this character. That's interesting. That's interesting. Immolation arrow. What you could do, throw this on your necromancer, use the charges, lower res, increasing the fire damage. Wearing flickering flame on your necromancer too to lower the res even more. There you go, fellas. Mark it down. Oopsie. What's the next project? Trying to decide. I think actually I almost got talked into doing either Hydra Fireball Sorceress or I might go Frozen Arrow Boa. I haven't done Frozen Arrow Boa like ever, besides just goofing around for a minute. Daniel says Fire Sorceress more enjoyable. Or if I can figure out some way to make a summoning druid wreck, I'm gonna do that. But I don't think that I can really make it good enough to make me want to farm with it for a while. So yeah. Boa Barb, there you go. Tuna Overlord. Dipped out for a minute to do a little way thing. I haven't missed a ton, just some like little interesting drops. Nothing crazy GG godly type of things. Charm, an okay charm here. Kind of like rare, unique there, but that's not great, but rare. You know, stuff like that. The huge. Shale runes for days. Thorns Paladin. Eh. Thorns Paladin, huh? I mean, I don't know how fun that would be. Oh, Matt coming in with 200 or 100 SEK. Is that South Korean money? I don't remember. But Matt, thank you so much for the 100 currencies. I forget what it is. Greetings again. I have a more easy name now. Thanks for the fun and good streams. Okay, all right. A more easy name now. Oh, Swedish. Oh, the S is Swedish. Swedish kroners. There you go. I knew it. Huh. An easier name now. What was your name before? Now I get mixed up with who's who. You can just change your whole... Like, changing your name on YouTube is like changing your face in real life. Like, nobody can recognize you. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Good deal, good deal. Well, thank you for the super chat, my man, my dude. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You don't gotta thank me either for the streams, my dude. It's a good time. Good time hanging out with y'all. Slaying some demons. Oh! Tyler coming in with a $10 tipperoonie from the Streamlabs. Here's to a new year. Get fit. There you go, the Get Fit Challenge. You guys didn't know we were doing a little fit challenge in the PHIT in the Sweetfield Discord. Link in the description down below. It's absolutely free. But yeah, not going great for me so far. Not bad. I am down 5, but I feel like I'm doing okay, but not great. It's hard to stay hungry all the time, you know what I mean? The hardest thing, not eating. Ooh, ends it with a ooh. The slaying demons grunt. Once again, thank you so much, Tyler, my dude, my man, my men's. Ooh. Sometimes I like that bone visage there. I'll do that magic stuff, just hoping for something weird, like a Jewelers of Life or something on a bone visage or something. Snow Pro says he's 72% body fat. I mean, I don't know about that, bro. Not likely. The wife says that's not likely. Thorns Paladin, one of the 22 Nights of Terror, I think I saw 100% to Thorns. Nice. Dusky. Ethereal, no sockets. Let's see. Do I want to keep that? I don't know if I've really been keeping any good ethereal bases. It's just under 600 on a Dusk ethereal. Let's see. That's not really spectacular. 50% bonus, so that would only have been an original base of 399. I don't know. Maybe we'll hang on to it for now. I'm gonna create another Runeword base mule anyways on single player. Runeword bases are just they're such large items. You kind of need a second mule for it, sort of ish, kind of. Overlord here says his was his full name, and he thought, yeah, maybe that's not a great idea. Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah, usually, a lot of people, and that's the thing. YouTube, unlike Twitch, is like YouTube's more for like normies. We'll call it. So a lot of people do just have their full name on there, just like they would like any normal, basic account or something. You know what I mean? But yeah, I kind of don't think it's a huge deal either way, because like who really? I don't know. For just like average people, because I mean there's so many random average people, and just hearing like one random average person's name doesn't really do nothing for nobody. But I get what you're saying, though. I get what you're saying. You go throw barb, craft some of the ethereal throwing weapons, since throwing mastery now replenishes quantity. Yeah, I haven't really heard nothing about crafting throwing weapons. Can you even? I don't think you can even do that on regular D2, because every weapon you have to have specific bases. Unless, I don't know. I've just never really heard about it. I'm running out of room here. That's like a PD2 type of thing, right? Overlord said he's down to 7.5% body fat. Dang, bro. If that's legit, is that what your scale said when you do you have your scale set to athlete mode, and then it said you were 7%? Because I had a buddy who did that, and I'm like, dude, you're not 7%. Professional models are like 10 to 12% body fat, just for reference. So if you have half as much body fat as a professional model, you'd be 7.5% body fat. A professional like male model in their like low 20, like that are like 21. So just throwing it out there. All right, well, you're twice as thin as a professional models. Congratulations, I suppose. How's it, Ravenfrost with the Nova treating me? Yeah. Yeah, someone said that back before in the very, very, very original D2 that Ravenfrost did have Frost Nova on it, so I guess maybe that bot was pulling from like super old information. You can't craft things ethereal. If you craft an ethereal item, it reverts to normal. Ah, interesting. I'm not sure that I remembered that. in regular D2 here that it was like that. Because I just, never do that. Either way. Nope, just muscles. Just muscles, he says. Let's see, Scott. I think you can hit the 103 breakpoint. Wait, 103. Sorcerer's breakpoints, everything except for lightning and chain lightning's at 105. I'm not sure where that question was answering somebody else's statement, but from Scott D. Yeah, Sorceress and Barb I never forget. All the rest I do. And I only know that because I only remember Barb because it's the same as Sorceress. It's identical. You Googled the definition of that Kratia Morvir, one of the useless unique swords. It means fear or mit. Now you know. There you go. So Kratier or whatever, however you pronounce that word, just means fear, essentially. But be afraid of whoever that bro is. Another morning star. Used to weigh 265, now you're down to 175. Built up to 200. Interesting. So, quite a bit of movement there. £200 at 7.5% body fat. Impressive. Impressive. Have you tried getting 1 point into cleansing to help your mercenary while you're farming the chaos? I didn't really, but he doesn't really ever. Yeah, every once in a while, I don't know. I almost don't even know what the aura is. I don't ever see it, but he just gets wrecked every once in a while. Like once every 30 runs or something, I'll just be like, wait, where did he go? And he just got melted by something. I don't even know how it happened, but in general, he's pretty much fine all the time. If I had maybe worse gear or something, yeah, I guess maybe. It's not a terrible idea. Especially on single player, I could respec as often as I want, so I don't really worry about stuff like that. Or I have like unlimited gold. I have like pretty good gear over here. I mean, this massive ethereal arid space, grief and stuff. So not a terrible idea. I wouldn't roast anybody for going that route. Just getting one into cleansing. Like, where would that even... I don't even know where that's at, to be honest. Oh, I do have a point into cleansing. So you can get... Because I come down to redemption. So I have it, I just never use it. There you go. I think the Act 5 Mercenary has more HP per strength. HP per strength versus Act 2. Yeah, I would suspect that the Act 5 Mercenary has more health. But also, yeah, he just seems to survive pretty much fine with what I got right now. Without really worrying about it. For vitality, yeah. Gotcha. I'm copying Phil and doing no for use January. No for use. No for use. Not sure what you mean there, Snow Pro. Maybe I'm not good at comprehension here. Joined your Discord just now. As Holy D, I'm gonna be in fit quite a bit motivating you. Uh-oh. Well, right now, I actually haven't been... I did go to the gym today. I did a nice pull day. It was fun. I do like working out more than... or lifting more than... Let's check this. Where are we getting with the Demon Arch? And another Bullrug Splitter 2 right next to it. Let's see if the rare can be better than the unique. Not this time. That's the throw. This is a throw on that throw bar you were just talking about, right? Get them pull-ups in. Yeah, pull-ups. I did some pull-ups today, but I can't do many at my weight. I'm 220, so I'm not quite strong enough to pull a ton of my weight. I did like 6 or 7 on the first one, and then I did like 5, and then I tried to do another set, and I only did like 2, and I was like, all right, I gotta go do. Then I go do the pull downs because my muscles are getting tore after just a few sets, tired. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of stairs because I'm really trying to cut some weight, really. But I did a push and then a pull. I did a push day, a pull day, and I was like, I can't skip leg day, like actually lifting. So I did a leg day on Sunday, and it's hard to walk today. I did it again. I can't help it. So I roasted my legs like something fierce, and yeah, I can barely walk today. Going on Psychonut, yo yo yo. Push pull legs, Cicinil, yeah, that's generally what I do. I used to do like what I've heard referred to as the bro split, but push pull legs seems to work the best, really. I need another drink. Ugh. Where's my mercenary at? Take him out. George has pull days. Yeah, I mean, push-pull days are the best. I wish I could get... I think after January here, I'm going to start... I think I'm just going to go literally the rest of the month and just not do push-pull legs. I think I'm literally just going to slam cardio for the rest of the month. And then just do like standard push-pull legs. I'm not... I'm at this point in my life, I'm not like trying to get jacked or anything. Not that I ever really tried all that hard, but... you know, just it's more of like maintenance mode, I guess. But I want to cut down a little bit first. If, you know, if I can motivate myself to do so. So. Got you laughing over here, says Dustin. Yeah, leg days can be rough. But once after, well, that's what I distracted myself somehow. After this month, when I start doing leg days, I'm going to do like, really make sure I get the leg days more close together so that they can get more, what's it called, when they get more used to it, more acclimated to having the regular work. Actually, I got a bunch of it, don't matter. So that they don't get sore every time I do squats or deadlift, you know? That is accurate. What Snowpro said, I'm 1 inch shorter than him. That's how tall I am. I'm 6'3". 6'3", and as of this morning, 220. I was 225 on the first. That's kind of a crazy start too. On the December 31st, I was 230.7, and then I weighed myself on January 1st, and I was 220.5. Or 225.4, I mean. I don't know why I said it that way. So, that's what we're going with. I started the year 225.4. 1 inch, you're 1 inch taller, and that causes you to weigh 80 more pounds. Yep. You got a lot bigger muscles, too, so. Get them used to time under tension. Yeah, it's just, man, those leg days. I don't remember them ever being this rough before. Like, I've lifted, and it's been on and off, so it has not been 100% consistent. I'm not saying that, but I've lifted for years now, and I've never had leg days this bad to where every time I do legs, they're sore for, if I do squats or deadlifts, they're sore for minimum 2 days. Like, the day after I lift, they're not usually too bad. Then the next day they're real bad. Crazy. But guess that's what happens to old people, huh? Yeah, Saffron, yep. Getting old. Creeping in on 40. You mean 125? Hey, no. Cody, you unofficial, you have no idea how close I was to saying 125. I was like 225. If I do Tren, I won't be sore. What? I thought Tren was like a website that somebody was talking about the other day. So confused. And 12. But no, I'm not gonna take no stuff, really. Not gonna do that. No good. Scott says doesn't think he can do 5 push-ups. Yeah, that's not that great. Gotta work on that a little bit. Definitely should be able to do a few push-ups or something. So, just for health's sake, if nothing else, just for health's sake. I always need to worry about your health a little bit. Your pre-workout, caffeine helps a lot. I do get some caffeine, that's for sure, but not in the form of pre-workout, more in the form of black coffee. Black coffee. No, I don't do. For a while I used to. I tried some of the different stuff, pre-workout. You know, doing protein shakes and stuff, different supplements or whatever, and I was just like, this is not. You know, I never was the mega most strictest, as you might call it, the mega mostest strictest. Like where you literally work out every single day, never miss a day. Like, oh, sorry, can't come. You know, I know you're having a birthday party for your, you know, you're turning 30 on Saturday, party bus, but I'm not coming because I got to work out. You know, I'm not. You know, that's never been me. Don't do trends, says Sue. Yeah, no, there's no way. I don't need to be taking nothing. Oh, what's going on? I don't know why sometimes the, what's that skill called again? Redemption. Just turns itself off sometimes. Like, amino acids. I mean, I'm not, like, against anything, but I mean, I just... Part of it is I just don't want to deal with it. Lazy Phil, right? I'm not sure what... I've heard of BCAAs, but I'm not even 100% sure what those are, to be honest. Aminos, I mean, I kind of know what it is, but I don't really. I mean... It's not that I'm against it. I don't want to have to be going to the store and buying this stuff. And then, like, I'm taking this stuff, and then I'm, like, not... Like, maybe one week I'm super busy, I'm not working out, I'm taking this stuff, and then not working out, and it's like, well, cool. Good use. My resources, you know, stuff like that. Thomas Greco, what's up, Slayer? Sunil says he used to be super disciplined. Did you miss? Jeff Beal asked if you missed any big drops. Nothing crazy today, no, just some little stuff here and there. You know, attack, max damage, attack rating, small charm. 20 to life, small charm. Some rare uniques, but that aren't great. Oh, Ice Kang coming in with a $10 super chat. Ooh, thank you for supporting me in the channel, my dude. Mega appreciate it. Holy smokes, my guys. Appreciate you. Keep slaying, Philip. What character are you gonna slap that Griffin's eye on? First thing I'm gonna do is throw it on a Nova Sorceress for sure. Nova Sorceress is getting that thing, and then we're getting out.
And we're slaying those demons.
Bill went bald from all the TRT. All the testosterone replacement therapy. No, went bald way before that. I was like getting bald when I was like 25. Bill on TRT equals the Liver King. I'd be huger than Liver King. Once again, shout out and thank you very much, Ice Kangs. That's how the post leg day is gonna be. It's supposed to be like that, Phil. It says a suspense about being super sore. I mean, I do remember back in the day I got past the soreness in the legs where I could literally load up the squat bar like heavier than I could even possibly do now. And the next day not be sore, but it takes. I remember doing leg day. At the time, I was doing like what they call a bro split, essentially. You know, the chest and tris, back and bis, and then shoulders and traps, and then a leg day, so a 4-day split. And I remember literally I was going every day, and then on the 4th day, you know, I'd do legs, and then when it came back around for legs again, I was literally doing legs again, and my legs were still sore from the last time. And I would just put like 135 on the bar and just do a few sets of that, just pushing through the pain. And I had to do that for like 2 months, and then it finally like stopped being sore. But I don't know. When did you find your griffins? I haven't found one yet, Mark. Still looking for it. Saffron says, basically amino acids are created from breaking down proteins. By eating them directly, you can skip the protein form. Yeah, I haven't really looked into taking aminos, as you call it. We're not bald, we're shiny people. No, I could grow hair, but I choose not to. I just want to, you know, if you just shave it yourself, then you save money on haircuts and shampoo and stuff. It's just not worth it. Especially when you got a good-looking dome like myself here. One fine shiny dome. If I go like this, it's shiny. If I sit back a little bit more, it's not as shiny. I did, just for your guys' sake too, I didn't want you guys to smell me all stinky after the gym. I took a shower just before I streamed, so you're welcome. Crazy enough, my head's shinier after I wash it. After I wash the oil off it, it's shinier. Pull it off very well. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. You don't need supplements. You need some pre-workout fiber and then some post-workout carbs and protein. Yeah, I'm not gonna pick stuff up to take or whatever. And not that I'm like, it's just more stuff. I'd have to look into that stuff, and I don't know. Maybe one day. Right. Don't hurt yourself. Spirit mask. Do it. Do it. No. Just use TRT and eat whatever. Just if it doesn't work, just up the dose. There you go. Science. Clinically proven to work. For most people, supplements are not needed at all. They just need proper diet. Yeah, and at my age too, I don't really have, not no interest. I mean, I'd love to be jacked and ripped, but it's more about health-wise, to be perfectly honest. And lifting up heavy things is funner than walking on a treadmill or running on a treadmill or stairs or doing cardio for like an hour. So that's why I end up lifting, because even the exercise from lifting, you obviously burn calories and you can lose weight that way. It's not the same really, but so that's just why I kind of been doing both. I do the cardio to burn more calories or whatever over a little bit of time, but then I lift because it's funner. Much more funnerness from lifting. Ever do the Arnold routine? No. I've never done anyone else's routine before. I do what I want to do, right? Talrune, legendary. An hour is too long, you'll reduce your gains. Muscles burn calories all the time, says George. Yeah, well, I'm trying to burn fat. I'm trying to lose weight, so I mean, I feel like I definitely do not do so much cardio that I'm going to start eating my muscles away because I don't have enough calories to sustain myself. There's literally a 0% chance. I'm not that disciplined with my cardio. And I did an hour. I should specify. I did an hour one time. Usually on the stairs when I've been trying to do the cardio, which I just started like a week and a half ago, I do like 40 minutes on the stairs. So what's going on, Andrew Nathan? What's up? I have a hard time sticking to a treadmill, says Grindy down here. I prefer to do stuff like cutting wood or whatever for exercise. Well, yeah, definitely if you got doing actual work is accomplishing two things at once too, right? Splitting wood and getting exercise. I don't have any use for splitting wood, so stairs is the one I mind the least because it's like, I don't know, it just seems the easiest, I guess, compared to running or yogging. The soft J, yogging. And I mean, I guess you could row for 40 minutes. Sounds miserable. I like the stairs with the speed of it, and you work up your heart rate without like real fast. So it's no problem to like put Netflix on your phone in front of you and watch something while you're doing it. That's why the stairs work too good at the gym, while also getting your heart rate up pretty high. Without, yeah. Chris Edwards here says, responding to JS, but you understand how it works. I recently went to 10,000 calories, 500 grams of protein, and mixed of D2R all day and NFL highlights. There you go. Building it up. Somebody told me. I don't know what UDF stands for, so can't respond to that one necessarily, Scott D. If you lift before you go do the running and stuff, yeah, then you burn more fat because you used up all your calories that were readily available to use. That's also, I'm going to be honest, I've tried to do that. It's also significantly harder because obviously you don't have that energy to use. Like you're already tired and then you go do like stairs. hard to say what's really better, but plus, if I already lifted and then I went to the stairs, I just wouldn't have enough time to do, you know, you just run out of time. So I'd only be able to do like 10 minutes on the stairs because I just spent a half hour lifting, you know. And I mean, let's be honest too here. Part of the cardio, ooh, be cruel, quickness, I could zot it. Ah, never mind. Part of the cardio too is like heart health type of stuff too, right? You got to keep the heart up at a good rate. Get that heart exercise in. Us old people, right? Chris says that he's found that extra 40 pounds helps him get to Diablo faster. There you go. Unique Greaves. Now that's science. Took an arrow to the knee. Get an arrow fight? Bow and arrow fight? Ouch. Oh, probably pay attention, huh? Smelling salts? You ever done smelling salts? No, I've never been around that kind of stuff. I don't lift that hardcore. Another double derb. This is this. It's crazy how many times once you start actually checking these things, how many like stuff like this you find. A double durability spiderweb sash. So it rolled as a set, but there is no set spiderweb sash, so it reverts to that. Kind of crazy. You thought Phil played Skyrim? I played Skyrim. I'm not that old. So, bro, I'm like 3 years older than you. I'm not even that much older. This kid. This little kid Snow Pro over here. Part of the cardiovascular exercise. I mean, I'm just speaking in layman's terms, right? Speaking in the layman tongue. Well, technically what you're trying to say is that it's cardiovascular health that you're talking about. Gotta work out the cardio. Good enough for me. Rip Skyrim joke. Uh-oh, I missed something. When's your next Magic Find battle, says Jason M. Haven't done one of those in a hot minute. I actually kind of stopped doing those because for unknown reasons to me, I thought they were a great idea, but they would get way less, they would get like half as many views as a normal drop alley video would. Don't know why, but even if I made them, like, literally if I made the video, drop highlights from 250 Chaos Sanctuary runs, comma, Magic Find battle with name a person, it would do worse than if the video was just 250 Chaos runs drop highlights. I have no idea why. I don't know, but it just did. Uh-oh. Here we go, fellas. This one needs a good roll to be even remotely good, in my opinion. So we're going to get the 3 skills on here, right? Oh, nailed it. And a 19 to lightning res. There you go. That's pretty good. At least you got the 3 to skills, right? Does that go up to 20? Or does that one go to 25? I can't remember. Any clue on ladders? Says Leah. No, not sure. Not sure. Haven't heard no information on ladder. I totally missed the Skyrim joke, so yeah, if there was one in there. Lots of comments flying and doing my best, fellas. Wish I would have paid more attention in high school to reading class, huh? Guess you don't really have reading class in high school, huh? Elementary school. I firmly believe Arachnid's Mesh in single player have found all the runes except for Cham and Zod. 3, yes, 3 griffins, no arachnids mesh. Wow. That's pretty wild. A good problem to have, I guess. I mean, you can just go ahead and hit Mephisto like 1,000 times. You'll probably get one, more than likely. I think player 7 difficulty Mephisto with like 400 magic find, which is easy to get moat tricking. You have like a 1 in 800 chance of getting a arachnid's mesh. No one says cardiovascular. Yeah, right. That's kind of what I was thinking about. Io. Got me good. Oh, 19 lightning res. Yeah, no. Percent to lightning skills damage. Yeah. Oh, speaking of, you know what really disheartened me the other day? I watched this video. It was it was like the camera went like this backwards as it passed by like towers that were like part of a bar graph essentially, and it was 2022 what YouTubers made the most money, and you're passing by like, there goes Ryan, here goes some random channel, here's some random kid in India. You're like, oh gosh, you know, like this 7-year-old child made $340 million. Like, oh my god. This random Russian girl made $390 million. Ugh. Great. Last day of the Foden for me, yeah. Yep. I'm gonna be switching to a different character the next time I stream. Sue says it really wanted that Jav to roll as a 640. Yeah, I've been picking them up for a long time, never found one. I think 530 was the best I found. Never a 640. What? Oh, I didn't even see this sitting here. Talking about Javs that didn't roll. This is the thing. Single player, I have too many high ruins. I gotta stop finding them. Nice. At least that's a cool one. Now we got a big drop today, fellas. Ah! I was looking at that shale rune like, of course it's not a high rune. GG. It's like when it says, Phil, you need to open toys on YouTube, make more money that way. Why do you think parents basically enslave their kids for views? Kind of gross, but it really works, right? I need to do that with my daughter. Yeah, we just need to chain her up in the basement. Stand in front of that green screen and make YouTube videos. No. I should too. Totally work. I could do that. Start streaming Minecraft. There you go. What dropped? I got an Ohm rune. And this on the same run. I'm gonna have to go do some maneuvering. I'm running out of room. Whatever, I'm never gonna use that. Some throwing weapon with like high enhanced damage on a rare, but yeah, Snow Pro, that's accurate. For a long time, I wouldn't let my daughter watch YouTube anymore because she started doing that. Especially when we were all home all the time during COVID, and she was like, I want to go play with Ryan. Let me play with my friends. And I'm like, you are not friends with this kid. She's like 2, 3 years old, like not understanding that this kid's not friends with her. I was like, yeah, you're done. You're done watching that stuff. Talk to the grandparents, like, yeah, when you have her or whatever, she's not watching. No more of this. Not happening. There's another one I should, yeah, Pokemon card opening videos, right? I did make a few of those, just for the funsies, obviously, but NBA Top Shot pack openings. That was funny. Your daughter only gets a tablet on airplanes. How often do you go on airplanes? That you really worry about that? Jeez. My daughter only gets her tablet once a week when we fly somewhere on vacation. Three or 4 times a year, yeah. That's kind of what there's occasions when I don't ever give my daughter my phone. Every once in a great while. Like, if we couldn't get a babysitter for our bowling league, I would give her my phone. Like, when we're at the bowling alley and we're bowling in our league, drinking a couple beers and stuff, I'm like, hey, sit over there and play this Disney game on my phone. But that's it, yeah. I mean, other people give her phones, but I don't. I do have a computer set up for her that I let her use, which is obviously extremely similar to a tablet, but from what I've heard anyways, let it be what it's may. I know everybody believe what they want to believe, but I had heard that the difference, like, between watching something on TV and watching something on a computer or something like that, is different, like, psychologically, to a child relative to a phone that you literally grab and have control of like this. It's not something you're manipulating with a tool, like a mouse and a keyboard or a remote control. You're physically grabbing it and you're in control of it. That it, like, psychologically, it's just different for kids to where it doesn't cause as many problems. But who actually knows? I don't know. That's what I heard according to science or something. I don't know. Expecting a random daughter stream. Yeah, don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Why don't you pick up large charms? They're just always garbage, and based upon, like, the space to what you can get from them, like, ratio, they're just never great, especially on single player. The only place that they can ever be, like, almost like equal is large charms for max damage at the max damage life attack rating or something with the large charm max damage stuff. But on single player, because I'm magic finding, I always only stack magic find charms because I'm, you know, holy grail magic finding, right? So that's why I don't. Man, you get to go on an airplane and go on vacation like 4 times a year. Man, why don't you hook me up with a job, Snowpro? Only large charm you need is an Annie. Get him, Sunil. Torch. There you go. Need to quit Diablo for today. 3 yellow diadems, 3 different grays, a blue Hydra bow. Yeah, well, it happens, right? Whatever, we'll ID some of this stuff, see what happens. Tyler got a guardian angel from the tower. Nice, nice. For the views, Saffron says. Yeah, maybe one day. We'll see what happens. George wishes they would buff large charms. He wants them to be better than small charm. Yeah, it's one of those situations. If they made large charms better than small charms, then everyone would use large charms, and then everyone would be like, oh, well, the small charms aren't good enough to use anymore, and then they'd make the small charms more powerful, and then they'd be like, the grand charms aren't good enough, and they'd make the grand charms better than the small charms, because if they weren't better than the small charms, then nobody'd use them. You know, that's the definition of how the power creep works. So I think everything's fine how it is, personally, with in regards to that stuff. My opinion. My opinion. Bill, do you go to Ohio for the warmer weather? I mean, that much warmer in Ohio? It's like 4 degrees warmer. Go sit on the beach in Ohio? Nope. I usually just go on vacation to my basement, I guess. What? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I hear the shores of Lake Erie are great this time of year. Right. Went to Arizona two years ago for a month. Before that, your last vacation was 22 years ago. That's too long. Depends on what your definition of vacation is too. Like, some people wouldn't consider like going camping or something vacation, I guess. Doing a long vacation camping. But Bill's streaming, it's a Christmas miracle? What? I stream almost every day nowadays. Fred says he's been getting a lot of unique shields lately. There you go. Bunch of unique shields, huh? Rather have some unique items, right? Lightning Century. So grab that. Large charm blocks skillers. Large charm block skillers. Are you saying like when the game rolls and it picks a large charm, that's one time you're not going to get a grand charm, so you can't get a skiller? Is that what you're getting at? George? Or that you can't put the large charm underneath the skiller, you're saying. Gotcha, yeah. Now I got it. Battle boots. We'll come back and get those. I kind of just kept chasing him. He kept running away from me. Yeah, it took me a second to process what he was saying. I figured it out. The idea of living like a homeless person for a few days, right? AKA camping. Well, the only thing about that too is that the camping is kind of getting expensive nowadays. When you're going to campsites and you're paying like $100 a night for a campsite, and you're like, why don't I just get a hotel? You know? I think that's the one that didn't work right. I was trying to decide what to do with it. I was just gonna toss it, or I guess if you want to do something with it, you can. What? Two-socketed 528. I mean, it's a good base. Superior. Cost $1 billion to repair. What, let's see. What is smoke to? Smoke is 2 sockets. A really good stealth. There you go. We need a T-shaped charm. I think that's another one that I'll keep just because I haven't really kept a lot of bases because from before. Maybe there's something Something I want to make out of it. Way to take your excitement and throw it away, Phil. Sorry, G-Stacks. My apologies. I'll tell you what, if you stick around till I end the stream, you'll get real excited again, alright? I'll play a special song for you. How do we know if I'm officially on vacation or not? Great question. Every day I get to spend with you fine gentlemen is just like being on vacation anyways. Doing steak and lobster tonight. Get rid of the lobster and we'll say it's a good dinner. I'm not a seafood guy at all. I don't think I even have enough room now. Or wait, was I gonna... A plain ethereal one? You know what? I'm gonna cube that. See what I get. I don't feel like holding on to it forever. I'm not gonna Lars it for 6 sockets. I gotta have a 3-socketed ethereal thundermaul already. Maybe we'll get 5 in it, right? 1. Never mind. I'm pretty positive I already have an ethereal one with 6 sockets in it. Mike Heels just started getting into D2R with my son. Love your informative content and ability to explain your wisdom without going over people's heads. Appreciate it. Glad you guys like the videos. Hopefully your son really gets into and enjoys the game. Yeah, I definitely explain things that doesn't go over people's heads because I'm not that smart, so I can't go over anyone's heads, right? Plus, personally, I don't like getting into the full like, you don't always need to know every little detail of why this calculation equals out to this much number, you know what I mean? Like, this much number. You know what I mean? Build 24-hour subathon stream when? Yeah, I don't know. 24 hours probably not going to happen. I do a 12-hour charity stream every year, so that's going to be coming up in a month or so. 12-hour charity stream. Full day, pretty much. More than 12 hours. Even when I did the 12-hour charity stream last year, that's rough for me. Like, I don't know how people stream for 24 straight hours. I have no idea. Oh, you streamed last night, G-Stacks? My apologies. My apologies. Didn't see it. Ooh, oof. Get out of there. Even with my survivability on this character, that's a rough area. Gonna smoke a brisket, says Fred, soon. There's something right up my alley. Good old brisket. With the exception of, like, I'm trying to eat healthy, so. I mean, not that it's necessarily terrible for you, but I guess it depends what else you do with it, right? "12-hour chair itty stream." Yeah. And by chair itty, I mean it's just going to be my chair. 12-hour chair stream. Gerald Lighting says, raining's made it impossible for him to grill. Yeah. It's been pretty rough grilling in Michigan with it being like 20 degrees outside all the time. You can grill, but like, I mean, who wants to grill when it's that cold out? Turn the grill on so it melts the snow off the top of it. Bloodlord skull of the rare variety. You didn't start streaming until 3 a.m. my time. Ah, I gotcha. Yeah. No way. No way. I was sleeping for hours already. To dexterity. One day, Sweet Phil's gonna stream hardcore. Death reaction is gonna be great. Nah, it won't be that great of a reaction. I'll just be like, yeah, and that's why I don't play hardcore. Like 4 minutes after I started playing. Alright, back to softcore, fellas. Yeah. You have no garage at the moment, and no grilling in the car park seems less appealing. I mean, you don't really want to grill in your garage either, right? Burn your house down. Plus, if you do that a lot, you get all that black soot all like on the ceiling in your garage. Well, yeah, 12, like, between 12 and 4 is kind of when I've always streamed, really. So, yeah, pretty much. It'll be between 12 and 4, but that's the thing, I don't really commit to, like, oh, I'm going to stream Monday through Friday, 12 to 4, like, every day. But I do stream quite a few days. Sometimes I won't stream until 2, sometimes I won't stream at all. So, but yeah, it's usually between 12 and 4 Eastern when I stream, with occasional streams of other times. Get him, Fred. Don't grill in a closed garage, though. Yeah, right. Very, very accurate. Yeah, that's why I got the headphones on. I put the, my ears were getting cold. Unbelievable. An Ogre Mall and an Ogre X. An Ogre Mall and an Ogre X. I forgot I was going to say them all correctly today. Get him. Get him. Wow, he's really chopping away there. There we go. What about this? You make a hardcore character and play it until you die on stream, then go back to normal stuff. Well, my character would probably die before most of you even got on stream, so. No, it crossed my mind. It crossed my mind. I know how much everybody loves hardcore for some reason. Phil, do your ears ever start aching when you wear the headset? Not really. I don't know if you realize or whatever. I don't really wear my. I mean, you probably do. That's why they made the joke about my ears being cold. But I don't usually wear my headphones that much when I'm streaming. I usually just have the speakers kind of quiet. Even right now, I got my headphones are set real quiet on the volume. Mine aren't. They don't seal all that great around like the muff or whatever. They're not really great noise canceling. They're super old, like so. That could be part of the thing too, I bet, if it's completely sealed. Then like the pressure, like you could literally, if you push on them like this a little bit, the pressure in your ear could get elevated. Or something. It could be something like that, G-Stacks. Oh! Wicked Plumber coming in with 10 gifted memberships. Like the boss that he is. Let's see, who got him today, Wicked Plumber? You, legend, by the way. Ugh. Pokemon fan, Pascal. Nice. Thank you so much once again for supporting me, supporting the channel, and gifting memberships out to the community. You absolute legend. Ooh, Wicked Plumber, my man. Thank you so much, dude. A bazillion gagillion. my thing got stuck. My chat got stuck. Yeah, Psychonaut says Wicked Plumber at it again. Yeah. Wicked Plumber legendarily gifting memberships. Legendarily. For some reason, after maybe 20 minutes, your ear starts to hurt. The headset I have doesn't push on the outer part or anything. I'm just confused. I don't know, man. Maybe you getting like an ear infection or something. I don't know. Not doctor advice. Not sure, no, but no, I never really have any issues. George. Cures everything, right? He just says you need a beer. Problem solved. Oh, he said he needs a beer. Never mind. Either way, I think it might work. Oh, unidentified SOJ out of some random thing. Let's go. Boom. Oh. Too bad. Oop, don't throw the cube out. No SOJ. It's funny you did 338 Mephisto runs by 7, no Shaco. Yeah, that's not like unheard of. That's not an unheard of, like, it's probably less of a drop odds than 300 something runs, I would suspect. That aura looks like dropping your mercenary in a second type of aura. Pay attention. Fred, come on. Roasting me again. Headphones, that's like drugs, right? Ouch, I just kicked my speaker on accident. I don't know why I have that thing there. I should just move it so I don't kick it all the time. Oh! I'm gonna check these first real quick for my 220 Java gloves, which I did not get, but the good old Berzia Kandantu Nanda Kandui Berzia Du Kyanan legendary, old school. We were just talking about that earlier, and a double drop Fury Visor for the Wolfall. Ow! That's a shout out Sir Fox, my dude. Haha. Nice double drop. Do I have that? I don't know if I have a wolf howl or not. Now we're looking at it. Yeah, three to werewolf. I think there's a range there, but werewolf, lycanthropy, feral rage, war cries on it too. Interesting. I kind of forgot about that. You can summon up some dire wolves if you want to. But hang on to that. I don't know if I got one of those. Wait a second. Oh, I was hoping he'd turn into a wolf or something. Wouldn't that be so sick if you could have a werewolf mercenary? How nasty would that be? That'd be so sick. Versus on stream incoming. Yeah, Dasiv says, yeah, I have a sub under my desk too, and can confirm, kick it on accident constantly, yeah. And the thing is too, my desk doesn't even back up to a wall, because I changed my desk around and moved where my computer was at, so I could have my green screen work better and stuff, and plus I didn't want to sit in the corner of my basement and have people sneak up on me. This way I can see people coming down the stairs and stuff, just so it's not like weird. People sneaking up on you is always kind of weird, huh? Once we've got 320, yeah, we'll do I'll tell you what, everyone stick tight real quick. We're gonna do, I think we got 2 more runs in us today. 2 more runs. Oh, Travis jumped in for the last 10 minutes of stream. Says howdy, folks. Yeah, I said we got 2 more runs. 2 more runs today. It's just me, or do mage minions guys not cast Iron Maiden as much as in Classic T2? Yeah, they don't. I don't think they cast Iron Maiden at all anymore, right? The guys in the cast sanctuary. Oh yeah. There you go. Some people who know more better than me. Yeah, they took it out. Oh, I keep forgetting to turn on my drop thing, and then I keep thinking I'm gonna miss something. Are there going to be mercenaries in D4? Imagine yes, but haven't seen them in any footage. I haven't heard anything about mercenaries. It's a good point. It's a good point. Someone said they're going to be behind a paywall. It's the old Iron Golem, Clay Golem Iron Maiden trick. Yeah, you can still do that in normal, but yeah, and then it works like half efficiency in Nightmare. And then in Hell, I don't know if it doesn't work at all, or if it's just such a low percentage that it just isn't worth doing, I forget. No, I honestly think that they're just going to be cosmetics for D4. I honestly do, but even that's kind of like, I don't like it, but we were talking about it earlier, how it's like inevitable nowadays. Why is this the last day of the build? I'm just been using it long enough. I think I got enough footage, or whatever you want to call it, for a video to do another drop alley video type of thing and stuff, so. Plus, I mean, I just don't like playing the same build forever, you know? Shadow Killer. You, Shadow Killer. Frost Nova on striking. Ugh. Kind of a cool one that I kind of always wanted to use, but. Next character, hardcore then? No. Especially too, if I started on hardcore on single player, I'd have to start over from the beginning again, right? So I wouldn't have any items. You can't transfer items between softcore and hardcore, so. Oof. Oh. To do that all over again, huh? Hardcore MA Assassin. Yeah. Ed says I think it'll be cosmetics right up to until where Bean Counter decides that pay to win would make a lot more money, and then it'll ruin the game. Do you think that they're gonna have it just be cosmetics only, but they'll decide to switch it because it'll be so much more money? I don't know. I don't think so, but I don't really have any knowledge, or, you know, have some insider knowledge for why I would think that over what you said. Just what I think with Diablo Immortal, they got their pay-to-win cash cow there, and then they're gonna make this PC one to try to be like the next big game, you know, so just hero edit hardcore stuff in. Yeah. Well, then it's like, why play hardcore then if you're just gonna hero edit in all the best gear so you won't die? I'm not gonna hero edit stuff in for single player. I don't want to do that. cosmetics that make you basically invincible. Well. Pay for experience. Unless they're lying, there's not going to be any pay for experience. They specifically exactly said no paying for experience, so. Alrighty, final run, fellas. Final run, fellas. So it's been great. It's been a great time we spent together here streaming and playing Diablo 2, but as I always say when the song's playing, all great things must come to an end. But fret not, my fellow slayers out there. We will meet again one day when I'm streaming, and we will once again find amazing things. So, I don't know what to say after that. I guess I don't know. That's scum. But I ran out of ideas. It's the G-Stack song. Yeah. Oh, in CSGO, there's some skin that you can't even see the guys because the whatever skin they have on. Interesting. Well, we'll see if something like that. I mean, maybe they could make an accident like that, possibly, to where, like in PvP, like you can't even see the one dude or something. I don't know. Or what was it? It was kind of in reverse order, but and I don't know if it was really true or not. But I remember back in Halo days, there was different, not cosmetics, but like if you were the Arbiter character, you could get headshot easier than if you were the Master Chief. I don't know if that was just a myth or people just imagined it because his head looked bigger on the screen or something, but he actually had a bigger hitbox, but for his head. 4 days to finish the Summoning Druid minimum. 4 days to finish it. Like if I played through hardcore, you're saying, with a Summoning Druid? If I do try a Summoning Druid at all, it's going to be just, I'm going to take the Druid I have and just like look at it and see if it's viable or not or whatever. Maybe I'll take a look at a build for it or something. No shape-shifting? That was the plan. That was the plan. Just a no shape-shifting Summoning Druid of some sort that I was going to try to finagle around. We gotta see what happens, though. See what happens. I feel like in D2 you can't really have summons without teleport, too, because not being able to reposition them is so painful. So, and since you can't teleport in transformed form, pretty much a pain. Diablo has your Griffins this run. Well, turns out Diablo can't drop Griffins, so turns out. Shockingly enough, I know. I know that because I looked it up not long ago because I thought he could, like a week or two ago. I was like, what? Diablo can't drop it? How is that possible? 2,200, dang, with 134 to demons. Not great, but if that was. Could increase attack speed, kind of. Damage to demons is cool. The enhanced damage was higher. Maybe I could think about keeping it and upgrading it for something kind of neat, but oh, just got Eisenhart's case from Neelathak. Share Lightning getting after it over here. Gosh, the mercenary's so fast. I just noticed him like running so fast. It cracks me up. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Alright, let's see. Diablo can drop some good things, so let's see if he can You can do it for me. No griffins, but anything good today. Couple things here and there. Last run of the day, so right after this Diablo kill, I'm going to be hopping off. This song is exactly one Chaos Sanctuary with the Fist of Heaven's Paladin long, so there it is, fellas. There it is. So, thank you guys so much for everything. Wicked Plumber, once again, gifted 10 memberships like a boss. We got super chats from the likes of Ice King, Tyler, Matt, Tomac came in with a re-upping his membership, Alex, and JS. Thank you guys so much for supporting me, supporting the channel. Super chats, channel memberships, all that stuff. Really, honestly, that's the thing. Through like Diablo's slowing down a ton, everyone's dropping off, not playing as much anymore. The channel memberships and super chats make it possible for me to keep streaming, making videos on this channel, even though Diablo's slowing down. So thank you guys so much. Greatly appreciate it. So, peace out, fellas. And don't forget, keep slaying. Ooh. Oh, Leo comes in with 10 somethings at the end. Danish crowns. So we'll wait for it. I'll let that run real quick, and then I gotta hop off. We'll let the notification pop up. All right. Thank you so much, Leo X, my man, for the super chat. Ugh. What a beast. So once again, peace out. Keep slaying, my men.